Hello, everyone. Welcome to Time to Roll's Campaign 1. This is episode 57. We have a few things to go over. I'm sorry we're starting a bit late tonight. I was just waiting for friends to see if they would show up. Austin isn't going to be here. And one of the announcements is that Squirtle, unfortunately, will be having to take a step aside from the story again. Life is getting in the way for him, and he doesn't have much time to play D&D, unfortunately. So we're gonna power on without him, and I will we'll see when slash where or in what medium he could come back in and join the party. So if you hear any noisiness in the background, it's because of my dog. He is trapped in the he's trapped in the room with me for a good 2.5 hours. So he's just gonna have to deal. But yeah. Anywho, let's get right into it. Let's go over the recap with my friends, and then we're gonna hopefully get right into some good D&D. If you want to check out the YouTube channel, we are uploading every single day. Oh, not almost every single day there. Now I do have the schedule for the Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. I The first two episodes are already up on our YouTube channel, so you can go check that out. It's all there, and expect episodes 3 through, I guess it would be 5, all next week. So I'm pumping them out. It's just taking some time. So, anywho, let's hop into it.
You know
Yeah, you
what? In
don't do
case
that.
I want to go back there sometime.
You
You
can't.
can't.
You can't go back.
You can't go back at all.
Nope. I just dropped popcorn in my titties.
Oh, nice. Boob corn.
That was.
Or
I just saw Zach's screen switch out of the corner of my eye, and
hey,
that.
welcome to the stream.
Not the
Well,
worst
he-
thing you've ever said.
Well, I mean, you just
That
missed.
wasn't even the worst thing she said today.
I was gonna say you just missed the real fireworks. So
I don't know if I'll ever be the same.
Fair
not
enough.
after what we were just talking about that Zach missed.
I guess I'm glad then.
It's a
we
pretty
went
normal
bingo.
occurrence for me to go to bed at night and take my bra off and have like food drop out because I didn't realize something fell in there. So
Yet another reason I'm glad I'm a guy.
I mean, I get to look down at them all the time. So
That is
True.
true.
Not wrong.
just saying.
All right. Well, a little bit of recap since we did skip last week. And then we'll get right into it because I'm excited to get into it. Last you guys left off, you had come under attack by a lich that seemed to be going after your newly found friend Raoul. After managing to fight off the lich and all of its followers, Raoul agreed to teleport you wherever you desired. But told you to wait a night and think it over as a group and figure out where you want to go next. After some conversations between the group and some various shopping in town, all of you went to Raoul's, shopped with him a little bit, and then decided to all teleport to a small little mountain town named Woodhurst. Once you arrive there, immediately the chaos in your hearts started to just explode out with Ori wanting to purchase a donkey from one of the farmers, and eventually buying the said donkey, paying the man a good amount of money for it, and then Thaddeus went and stole the money right back from him. Eventually, you all made your way up into Woodhurst, and with the idea of finding as much information as you possibly could about the best way to make it into the mountains and your way to Arandur to, at the very least, start the journey of trying to discover where where the magical gem, the Cordeorum, lies. You are unaware of the passages up into the mountain. However, that is where we left off, with all of you heading towards the Merchants Guild and the town center. And the rest of the day is yours. What would you guys like to do?
Can I do something real quick before we head
Sure.
in that direction? I want to check on the guy I got the donkey from. Make sure he's doing okay.
Okay. So you walk up these giant stone steps. Immediately go, I need to check something, and all of you just watch Ori just turn around 180 degree and walk back down the stairs. Ori, as you walk down,
This is also with me.
Okay, Dennis in tow. Dennis the donkey in tow. Make a perception check. Seeing if you can find it's going to be a relatively low DC, just because you kind of have the general idea of where he's at.
If I'm going back to I'm going back to his house. Would he not be there? Or?
No. Where you bought the donkey from, or where he was in the center of the field when you first teleported.
Okay. Well, 14 then.
14. You kind of you're tall, so you do look around. He's no longer there. After about the 10-minute walk up into town proper, he has since either gone off to purchase another donkey or just disappeared from your view.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the donkey salesman.
Okay. You were pointed in the right direction. The donkey salesman is on that side of town. It will take you a while to get there. So as you're heading through town, we're going to get to what others would like to do. All of you did watch Ori just kind of walk away.
If nobody else was going with him, I guess Alara is with him, so
Yeah.
never mind.
Since I guess because I missed the one session, I'm gonna act like I don't even know we have a donkey. So I'm gonna look at Ori and be like, "You purchased a donkey, and you named him Dennis.
Yes.
Dennis.
He's your new brother.
You gave me an ass as a brother. Well, I
You
guess
haven't asked for a father.
I guess
It's a-
both my
we're a
parents
family of
are
asses.
asses for getting rid of me. Can I ride on him? On his back?
Yeah.
I'm going to... The donkey's there, right? Like, he's in front of us?
Yeah.
With us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, climb up his back and then, pull out this moldy-ass chunk of cheese out of, my pockets and just, offer it to the donkey while I'm, stroking his ears.
He's going to make an intelligence check to see if he can differentiate between a moldy piece of cheese and a piece of bread, because donkeys have an intelligence of 2.
I'm gonna laugh if it succeeds.
And I'm gonna whisper in Alara's ear. He really didn't buy it. I
Do you
took
think-
the money he paid for it. We still have.
Oh, I was under the assumption that Ori was just walking through the town with Alara. I don't think
Are you with us?
I didn't think he was with, and other than.
Did Thaddeus, did you join us?
I mean, you could be with them if you wanted to.
Higher, low.
Low.
6. I'm with him.
Okay. Yeah. So
Okay, did you whisper that?
he would have whispered that in Alara's ear. So roll a sleight of hand check, Thaddeus, and roll a or sleight of hand or stealth, your choice, and then a perception check for Ori. Okay. The donkey downright refuses the cheese, Alara. It rolled an 18.
Dirty 20.
18 minus 4, so it would have understood over its basic instincts that eating mold is probably not good for its life.
Well, I
Be
guess that's
careful.
more for me then. Then I just shove it in my mouth and eat it.
You know what? No, you don't need to make a Constitution saving throw. You're you.
I was about to say, I think my stomach's probably like iron when it comes to cheese at this point.
Yeah, probably.
Yo, Ori, maybe he's just lactose intolerant, and that's why he doesn't want my cheese.
Or you did hear a slight hint with an 18 and a dirty 20. You rolled a dirty 20 on your perception.
Yeah.
You heard a very quiet mumbling from Thaddeus. You didn't quite catch everything he said, but you did pick up on he didn't really buy it.
What's that mean?
Well, it means that we're borrowing it, I thought. Didn't you rent it from him?
No, I bought it. You saw me buy it.
Yes, I
And
think
she
his
said
coin
pay.
bag. I think his coin bag went missing shortly after that. I'm not pretty sure you knew about it.
Can I ask for a deception check?
Yeah, you make an insight check and Thaddeus make a deception check.
I thought he knew.
No, he rolled really low on his perception check.
Oh, fuck. So I'm doing deception?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. I can't even beat that. 19.
Yeah, you know how Thaddeus operates. You just know how he is, because at this point you have been traveling with him for over going on 3 months now. But can't really tell if he's being truthful or not. It's like he could have genuinely forgot. Maybe he got back into maybe he accidentally drank the poison instead of the alcohol this time.
I drinking poison again.
Lord knows. I don't know. I just
Should be
need to pay
safer.
more attention. I know I should be. You're right. You're a good friend of mine. I'm glad you're watching out for me.
Well, I can't really help if you're drinking poison. I didn't know that till.
Till I gave it to you. Then I really felt bad. I mean, you beat the shit out of me, and I deserved it. But
Yeah, I tried burying you alive.
yes, you did.
In
That
the middle
did
of all
happen.
this,
His face is he has a straight face.
Alara's gonna look up and be like, he literally just told me that he took the money back.
You what?
Fucking snitch.
What do you mean you took the money back?
I might have done what I do.
Just give it to me straight. Did you steal from that man?
Yes, of course I stole from him. That's what I do. Like,
All right, give me the money.
no. Do I judge you?
First of all-
Do I ask you to give the bodies back after you've killed those innocent people?
That's different.
The dead
No,
can't
it's
speak for
not
themselves,
different.
right?
I'm ending lives. You're ruining them.
We're gonna have to get a third party involved in this.
This is Alara is our third party. And she just ratted you out.
Yes, because she's a Lara. She's a child.
She seems to have more sense than you.
Well, Alara, let me ask you a question. Do you think it's good that Ori here just randomly kills people for...
Oh, we're not talking about me. We're talking about you. Don't change the subject.
Oh, no. Well, let's bring everything out on the table here. If you're embarrassed of it, then why...
Why would I be embarrassed of it? I'm just saying you shouldn't steal from a man. First of all, if you're stealing from a man, like I just paid for that. I just paid for Dennis. You stole the gold I gave to him. You should at least give me some. I think I'm a little bit more upset about that than you just taking the money.
Well, then say something. Shit, I'll give half of it back to you.
I want 90%.
Oh, my God. Really?
85.
Really?
75. 50. Fine. 50.
50's good. I can't remember. Does anybody record how much I stole?
I had it written down. Hold on.
Record it.
I wrote it down. Hold on, give me a sec. And for people that are watching, if I get this wrong, it's because I wrote it down wrong. You bought Dennis for 150 gold.
Or give me 75 gold.
All right, I'll give you 75 gold. But here's the condition.
No conditions. Give me 75 gold.
No, wait. You kill somebody, I get half of what's on them.
Are you gonna help me kill him?
I'll watch.
I'll watch.
That's honestly more fucked up than killing him.
That's pretty funny.
Huh? But go off.
Okay, how about this? If you find an innocent person I can easily kill, I'll give you... You can have whatever they have. Yeah, I don't really care about their stuff.
As you're walking through a town of a bunch of halflings, mind you.
We just look around.
What'd you say?
I said, should we just look around? I
think we should do that later. We're kind of on our way out before I
inconvenienced. I have a technical question for you now that I'm looking around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would it take 2 of these to fulfill 1 desire since they're halflings?
Oh, that's racist. What species
I don't think I've ever killed a halfling. Have
Let's
I?
make a date
Nope.
later.
Have we killed a halfling?
Thaddeus, you notice a little tug on your pants leg, and you turn around, and there's a little halfling girl staring up at you, like just like the biggest eyes, like, are you going to kill us, sir?
Look
No,
what you've
no.
done. Look what you've done. They're children. They're
guess-
children.
I
Guess I could
guess.
start now. I don't know.
Young lady, do you like cheese? Little Miss Halfling girl, do you like cheese?
He like looks at you like half amazed, half terrified after she hears Ori say, I guess we could just get started right now.
You could like she could like fall over wrong and die. Like it wouldn't be
Roll-
hard.
Ori, roll an intimidation check. You do with advantage because of you with Thaddeus.
Okay, I do have a technical question for somebody.
Ask the technical question.
For some reason, my background is black. Not that I'm racist. I just
What
Can't see.
on roll 20?
yeah.
Yeah, it's black for everybody. Or at least it's black for me. I don't know.
Behind the map?
town. I see
No,
the
like
town.
on my character sheet.
Oh, on your character
you
sheet.
turned on.
You mean
yeah,
like
you
your
turned on night
background
mode.
is black, or you can't see anything black?
You got dark mode turned on.
How do I turn dark mode off?
The moon.
Ew.
There's a moon on the top left-hand side.
Why would
Where,
you
like-
turn dark mode off?
Yeah.
Because I
Like-
can't
like being blind.
see.
God.
Yes.
There should be.
Here, do you guys want to see something? Watch. Look through my glasses.
Oh my god.
Oh lord.
Like looking through a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hold them the wrong way.
Still works.
I mean, I think maybe the camera is just auto adjusting.
There.
I think so. Yeah.
Should be a gear in the top right corner, Todd. Then you'll click that and you'll see dark mode.
Mine's on the left-hand side.
Mine's also on the left.
Okay, am I
it
doing?
is?
I've got it
Mine's on the right
separated
side.
screen.
It's just a little moon.
Oh, there it
icon
is.
on the
Okay.
left-hand side.
All right.
Just toggle it.
All right. Got it. Thank you. Now I can see my character
Hell, we
sheet.
talk. 30-20 on the intimidation.
Oh, she like you see just a little bit of like puddle at her feet,
Aw.
and she just like she like shakes and then just turns around and runs away as fast as she can.
Ori,
You.
she's just a child.
I was
Like
simply.
me.
I was simply talking.
Yeah, okay.
You were.
Sure.
You're way stronger than that child.
Yeah, well, you know
And
what?
way
I'll-
harder to
I'll
kill.
piss on your leg again. No threatening the children.
You pistol my. Oh yeah. Don't. If you have, please don't piss on me again. I
I'll
really do
it-
not
and I'll
enjoy
do it
that.
again. And I will do it again.
If you do it again, no more cheese. But if you continue to not do it, I'll give you a whole lot
I
of
climb
cheese.
down off
I'll-
the donkey and I piss on his leg.
You need to let me finish.
Do I have any cheese? 'Cause
Are you-
if I
Well,
have a
I didn't-
real-
with
If
piss
I have a
on.
wheel of cheese, I'm giving it to you.
Are you gonna let her just like full
Can I
on?
stop her? Can I stop her before
You
this
can
happens?
probably stop me with your thumb.
I don't want to hurt. Or doesn't want to hurt Alara.
Alara, make a. Are you trying to avoid him, Alara? Like, are you trying to get out?
Honestly, I'm just trying to make a point. So even if I miss his leg, I'm pissing. I'm pissing.
Can I jump? Just
make a
really high?
make a dexterity check. Ori.
Wait, me or Ori?
Ori, if he's trying to like get out of the way of your piss, make it an acrobatics check. Actually, that would make more
so
sense.
much better. 22.
Alara, make an acrobatics check. Yeah, you just kind of piss on the ground. Or you're able to like jump out of the way and you just watch your feral little goblin like daughter essentially just lift a leg and piss on the ground.
Well, what I was trying to say, Lara, is if you didn't piss on my leg, or if you didn't piss on me at all anymore, I was gonna get you a whole lot more cheese, like
Well,
Have you-
I had to pee
like
anyway.
more often. Well,
and
don't piss on
everybody-
Don't piss on me. Don't piss on anyone, but mostly
Well, it
me.
doesn't matter because everybody in this party loves me. So I will get cheese regardless. And I had to pee anyways.
Listen, Lara, he's getting kneeled up. Listen to Lara. If you piss on random strangers, I will give you a lot of cheese. How's
Really?
that? Yes.
I am not a stranger.
How about on one condition? Don't piss on any party. Don't piss on any party members.
Okay. And I climb back up on top of the donkey. Come
Okay.
on, Dennis. Find me someone to piss on.
As you guys continue walking through this little grasslands town area, the rest of the party, what do you guys want to do?
It's like that child of a donkey or on like the
I
wooden
want
horse.
it to be like, imagine it's like the movie Spirit. Like, it's like riding that horse. Like, it's just very majestic for Alara.
I've never seen that.
It's a classic.
I know. I feel like I should have watched it by now.
It'll
Yeah,
put
a
you in
long
your
time.
feelings.
Yeah, TikTok with the girl riding on like the wooden horse. Like she's going like really hard on the horse. And there's like that Attack on Titan music in the background.
Yes,
That's Alara.
the one I sent you. That's
Yeah.
what Alara looks like.
Okay. Rest of the party, so it would be Weavra, Elka, Zane, and I guess Arya and Beep and Alan. What do you guys want to do?
I'm not leaving the rest of the party because this is, even though it's a small city compared to the ones that we've been in, it's a city and I am uncomfortable.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely notice it definitely has more of a small town vibe. But there is a fair amount of buildings in here that would be reminiscent of a city. It seems like they built a village next to a mountain that has eventually expanded into that of a city or a town that is flourishing because of its produce and agriculture. You do see like carts full of grain and carrots and tomatoes and all matter of vegetables and fruits being hauled in and out. You see them primarily being hauled in and out of this giant, massive center building of being the Merchants Guild. You do also see quite a few people going in and out of this round building being the library and the town center here. So all of you do see a fair amount of mostly halflings. But
Finally, people I can see eye to eye with.
they're actually semi-shorter than you, technically. Wait, how tall are you?
3'5".
Yeah, that's about a halfling's height, yeah.
I'm a little bit short for a Haragon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Haragon are generally around 4 feet, so... But okay, so... What do you guys want to do? Do you want to go shopping? Do you want to look for information? Do you want to find a place to stay for the night? What do you guys... There's a lot of things you could do here. Just ask.
I would like to find us where the hell direction we're supposed to go in.
Okay.
Yeah, I think information is our best bet right now.
Okay. Well, after looking around and just noticing the flow of foot traffic in and out, you do notice that a good majority of what seem to be official-looking people are going in and out of the town center. You do notice a few bookish types with like burlap sacks filled with like scrolls and books going in and out of the library. They're after asking around, you'd eventually be pointed in the direction of either of those two buildings, and the Merchants Guild is also a good hub for information, but at a cost.
I'm one of them. I can make this work.
Okay. So, where do you want to go?
I'll try the merchants.
Okay. You walk in. Is everyone following him, or is it just
Yeah.
following Zane's lead? Okay.
Zane's the leader now.
Viver, you do notice Arya stop and pick up a stone from her pouch and start talking to someone via sending stone as you guys are walking into the Merchants Guild. With your passive perception, you could hear that old fucker got lost again. God damn it. That's how you can really pick up just the semi-eavesdropping you tend to do anyways. But she stops and she just kind of like waves at you guys, and she's just standing at like basically the stairs area. And Alan follows right behind you, Zane. Alan's just like, I need a few components for enchantments here to finish up this ring for Ori. So, if you want to look for information, I guess I could ask around myself. I think I've only been here once in my life, and if I remember the last time, there are a few stalls in here that you could go around and ask and find wares if you need them. And there is, as you walk in, the first thing you notice is a receptionist desk with a halfling that seems to be up on a booster seat, staring down over the entrance. The desk is a good like 5.5 feet tall, so you can just guess that. I mean, okay, you're the perfect example. You can't see over this desk. You could just look up and you can see her little like round glasses staring over down at all of you. You look off to your right, you see a few. It's almost like a medieval shopping mall. There's dedicated storefronts, and it's not like a bazaar or like a flea market. It is like they're full, small enclosed shops, like 100 by 100 shop, or not 100 by 100, but like 10 by 10, 15 by 15 little stores that have wares sprawn out in them, and it's all within this little Merchants Guild area. The woman at the front desk looks down at all of you and says, "Welcome, welcome. There's a lot of shops that you could look around in if you need information. Hi, my name's Mary. I hope you're having a wonderful day. But I'm glad to help you find anything that you would need. Point you in the right direction. It's up to you, though."
We're looking for a way to, oh, goodness, I gotta check my notes real quick. Arender. We're looking for a way to Arender.
Arender. Ooh. That is a big task. No one from this town, I think, have been up there for a while. They have shut down the, they have shut down the gate for a while. At least the one that we used to take. I was a little girl the last time I remember my father going up there. Yeah, I mean, you could try going up the Northern Passage up into the mountains, but it's pretty treacherous. You'll need some pack mules, and Expect the travel to be fairly dangerous. It's a lot of mountain climbing.
I'm sure we can manage.
Oh,
Or you probably should have bought more donkeys. We're going to need a couple more Dennises.
as Ori and Alera walk into the Merchant's Guild. It's the only thing I ask you guys. Keep track of where you're at in the city.
I knew where I was at. That's why I didn't say anything.
I'm used to getting lost.
That's, you know what?
You're
That's
riding on
fair.
a donkey next
But
to
you're
me.
riding on a donkey next to
Donkeys are a leash.
Ori and Thaddeus. Alan looks at her and says, "Ma'am, while you help my friends out with any information, do you know if there's any shops in here that sell enchantment components, spell scrolls, magic items in general? I understand this isn't the epicenter for that type of commerce, but I do need a few basic materials." And she just looks down. Well, yes, if you head down that way, you head to Eyup's shop. It'll be the sign that has a little potion engraved into the wood. He should have everything you would need for potion making, some enchantments. I know he has some spell scrolls too, so if you want to go that way, feel free. I'm sure he would. I'm sure he'd love to have some business, since it's been a bit slow when it comes to adventurers coming through here. He just kind of nods. Well, I appreciate it, ma'am. You have a good rest of your day. And he looks at all of you. I'll ask this Eyup fellow to see if he knows anything about anything going on up there. A man with magical talents tends to not stay in one place for too long, so he may be a journeyman just like ourselves. And he will wander off to the right of the Merchant's Guild. Now, unfortunately, I don't have much information in how to get there. All I know is the basic information that everybody knows here. Basically, if you want to go up from our end, you have to take the northern pass through the Onocarres Mountains. You make your way up, and eventually you will find an abandoned mining town. It's that place may be dangerous. The last group that we saw go up there didn't come back. Whether or not they came back whether or not they met their end up there, or found a different path down the mountain or up the mountain, that is up for mystery. But I know that old mining town can be a bit dangerous. Tends to have an undead problem. If you're not very good with your hands or with fighting, or if you don't have anybody that can use radiant magic, then might be a bit of a issue for you. But eventually, if you make your way up and stay true to that path, you'll make your way up to the Great Gate of Kriosh. It's surrounded by 2 ponds. They're technically underground lakes, but they're about the size of ponds. But if you make your way there, the gate is shut, and it has been for 2 decades. Whether or not you can find your way, find a way to get it open, that's up to you. That's all the information I got.
Why has the gate been shut?
Rumors say that the dwarves decided to shut it and shut themselves in after the Titan War that happened in Valencia. Many of them lost relatives and friends that were sent over to Valencia to aid in that war, since their cousins and and some of their family were affected by it, since the war did affect one of their dwarven keeps that they have over there. maybe that had something to do with it. There has been an increase in monsters within the last 10 years or so, but I don't know if there's a correlation. Maybe they had the foresight to shut it prior. But most people don't wander into the mountains from Woodhurst. Most monsters don't tend to come down this far either. So we just kind of let them do their thing and we do our thing. That's my only guess, though, is that they got skittish and wanted to shut down their kingdom due to the losses they had during the war. But maybe there's some other force that forced them to shut it. I don't know. The oligarchy up there tends to be pretty united in keeping the secrets of the dwarves close to the chest. Any dwarf that you see wander down into Woodhurst won't ever tell you about how they got down here or how they go back up. But if you maybe persuade one of the few dwarves that do come down to find work to tell you how to get in, that might be your best bet. But good luck with that. They are a hardy folk.
Where might one find these dwarves?
You find them spattered out throughout town. Any other bar and brothel. Most of them come down here for work, so they are the roughneck type. Tend to keep to themselves, work hard, play hard, and then go back home whenever their contract's up. So if you peruse the bars, maybe the Adventurers Guild, there is a brothel in town that you might find one, but they are kind of spattered out throughout the city. Not many of them stay here for very long.
Excellent, thank you.
Of course. Is there anything else I could help you with? Any specific wares you're looking for? I'm sure all of the merchants here would love to show you what they have.
This one does not speak anything.
Well, you will need, if you're looking to head up into the mountains, you will need supplies. I don't know. Some of you seem like you're traveling fairly light, so I just looking out. It's that mountain path is pretty treacherous.
Do you have know of anybody with magical rings around here?
And if you follow your tall furbolg friend, Eep might have some things.
Will do.
Anything?
That's a cheese store. Do you have a cheese store?
We
I'm
do.
gonna follow Zane.
We do have some foods, like goods here. I don't believe we have a person who specializes in cheese. However, I'm sure you could find some here in the Merchants Guild. Maybe go and speak to Henrietta. She tends to have a good stock when it comes to standard food items, and she'll point to the left of where you're at. Go down that way. She's the third shop on the left.
Well, thank you.
Of course. So Zane,
Oh, one other quick question.
Yeah.
Do you have a kids association, a child's association that helps with the mental health of young kids? I'd like to make a donation to it.
there's an
I was going to look at you with a head tilt.
there's an orphanage here. When it
We
comes,
may have scared a little child when we were walking over with something I said. She ran off, and I just...
I don't know if that child was an orphan. Also, I scared her. Don't take credit for that. That was all me.
oh, okay, so it is canon that you guys walked over here instead of going to the donkey salesman. That's fine. If you want to make a donation to help out a good cause, the orphanage is always looking for funds. They They don't have many kids in nowadays. Most of them have been adopted. However, there are quite a few, we'll call them, I don't want to call them less desirable because that's just mean. But there are a few young, consider them beast folk children that, have lived in that orphanage for a very long time, and any funds to help boost the orphanage to make them more presentable for the families that live here in town or even the surrounding towns, that would be appreciated.
I'm
Like
very
it
glad
would
I'm
be
not
cool.
there right now because I would be
I was gonna
mad.
say, I'm already starting to give her a really dirty look.
Hey, wait, I'm a beast. Hey, what do you mean by undesirable? Or he's putting his hands on his hips. A little rude.
It wasn't meant to be rude. I'm just telling you the honest truth. There's,
Apologize, please.
I'm sorry, I suppose.
Thank you. Where's this orphanage?
And she will, like, look out the front door. If you head towards the town center, so basically go around this building, you'll see the town center, which is like a purplish blue roof. Head right, and then there's a red roofed building about a block or so down. That is the orphanage. The caretaker, as Zach looks at his notes. Where?
When you say Zach looks at his notes, is that Zach is coming up with a name because
No,
he
this
wasn't
is-
expecting this, or he
No,
actually wrote
I actually
an orphanage
I actually made an entire orphanage.
of children who are
Marginalized, yes.
with a group of people who are basically half
Yes.
beast people. You did this on purpose to piss us off.
I'm not angry. I'm happy about
I'm not
this.
even there.
Giving you
did this to you.
giving you an listen, I said from the very beginning, and you can go back to episode 1, there's an overarching discrimination against what they consider beast folk in Sylvania. I've said that from the very beginning, and you guys have all been witness to this yourselves while traveling through Sylvania.
But we're all so nice.
I get that, but like, these are children.
Yeah, and
It just hurts me a little bit.
You guys.
it hurts me too. I don't want to be a dick. I don't want to be a dick about this.
I think it makes it more interesting.
Yeah.
I
Sorry. Okay, I found her name.
my friend Ori wants to talk to you in this back alley over here really quick.
I want to ask you a question.
Uh,
That doesn't happen. It just
Obviously, 'cause
fine.
Zane's not even there.
carry on, please.
She's an elvish woman. Her name is
Fucking elves.
Malin.
Hey, wait.
Malin Yeskrana is her full name. Older elf. She has nice silver hair. She's the head lady there, and she'd be the person to talk to. She's done a lot for those kids, and it would be against my nature not to point someone who's willing to make a charitable donation her way.
Hopefully she's not like Roka the Kind from like Skyrim.
Right?
Or what's that anime? Promised Netherland.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched that.
That is
still.
a
I know it's messed up,
fucked
but-
up anime, dude. Anyways, what did I say earlier? All DMs are great thieves.
What's that?
I gotta
mean?
be.
Just psyching you out. Okay, so Zane, you
Yes,
and Alka are walking towards. Why am I blanking on his name already? Yep is his name. You, anybody else following him to the magic shop?
I'm definitely going to the orphanage.
I am too
Yeah,
at
can
this
you
point.
come get me? Because I walked
can-
up to get magic items.
We can wait, then we can all
Yeah,
go.
yeah. I mean, it's no big deal. Okay, so Zane and Elka, you walk in and you notice a very nasally voice coming out of a shop that the sign, it has a nice little carved, like crudely carved potion on the sign, and you immediately hear a familiar voice saying, "Well, that's a bit of an over. You're charging a little bit too much for that, my friend. Can you bring it down any?" And you'll hear, "Well, you see, I need to make a profit, and you're not letting me make a profit, so that's a really big problem for me. How about this? Everything to 100 gold, and it's all yours, big guy."
It's a frogman.
As Zane and Elko walk into the store, you notice about a 2.5 foot grung frogman
Yeah.
standing on what seems to be a floating step stool, and just to make him a little bit just a little bit close to the eye level, that is Alan. And Alan will be like, "Well, I guess 200 gold is fair, and let me dig through my purse, and I'll get you what you need." And as he watches you walk in, he sees you. "Wow, new customers. Oh, man, it's been a busy day today. Okay, I'll be right back with you." And he'll just Alan will look up. "Well, they're my friends, so I'm sure though they might give you some business." "Oh, perfect. Okay, friends. Welcome to Yap's shop. How can I help you?"
I fucking love this guy.
We heard that you have magical items, rings, perhaps.
"Oh, rings. Oh, give me a second." And he will float around on his little levitating step stool.
Oh my god, I love it.
And he will
When I get one of those.
like you'll see him wave his hands, and you'll start to see like 6 or 7 rings float up in the air, and he'll bring them over and float them in front of your face.
Oh wait, I forgot I have a magic broom.
You do.
Oh, shit. I was like, oh shit, I don't have money. Just bought a broom. Oh my god,
You have
I'm
a
so excited for
You have a sugar daddy in Zane. Zane's just a rich motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know if he's actually gonna like
I'm a
buy me
rich
anything.
boy.
Those are two completely different songs.
Yes. Sorry, brain. He'll float up like 6 or 7. He'll float up 7 rings to you two. "Well, I have a few rings here. They all have varying different enchantments, and they're all they also do you well if you're of the adventuring type. Let me show you." And he will show you each individual ring. "This one is a ring of protection. Oh, makes it harder to hit. Easier to dodge things. This one," as he floats another one to you, "this one is a ring of fire protection. Little, isn't
Don't need
it?
that one.
Okay, alright. Circling back. This one is a ring of lightning protection.
That could come in handy.
You'll float another one. A ring of poison protection. Is there any ring that you're looking for?"
So I have a ring of protection.
Yes.
Which is a +1. So I'm gonna pull that out, and I'll be like, I have this, and I'm looking for something a little more powerful than this one.
Oh, ring of protection. Very nice. Very nice. I think I might be able to help you. Let me see it, may I?
Yep, I'll hand it to him.
Oh. Hold on.
I was like, that's a dog.
The parents are gone, so he's stuck in my room, and he fucking hates it. So he's just gonna be an annoying little shit for the next hour and a
camera
half.
on him, and he is now part of the D&D squad. Also, your camera froze.
Of course it did. Jackson, I need you to just go lay down and go to sleep and be the old man that you normally are, like 95% of the day. Please and thank you.
Be like Todd. Jackson, be like Todd.
Okay, for some reason my camera isn't working now. What the fuck?
What are you drinking?
Just the end of my bottle of Elijah Craig
Ah.
bourbon.
Let me see if I can go ahead and.
Oh yeah, I like Elijah. Me
I
and Elijah have a good relationship.
I am not a huge fan of Elijah Craig personally.
Buffalo Trace is usually my lower cost bourbon of choice.
I don't exactly like. I actually don't like bourbon. I like. I either like a good Irish whiskey or I like a Scotch.
So everybody has that alcohol that they can't do anymore. That's Irish whiskey for me.
Is it
Mine is
just
tequila.
is it just Jameson or is it all Irish whiskey?
Pretty much all Irish whiskey.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've been able to choke it down relatively well recently, giggity. But yeah, in general, I will not go out of my way to order any.
Did you have an over drinking experience with it?
I had a generally traumatic is too strong a word. I had a generally interesting experience with it. I had a generally interesting experience where I was also drinking Irish whiskey, so I associate the two in my head, and yeah.
Hey, guys, I need to run into the hallway and put the baby gate up so I can let this dog out of my room. So I
Have fun,
we
no
can-
fun.
We can.
before I go and do that, Yep will look at you, Alka, and say, "Well, I can upgrade it, I suppose. It's going to take a bit of time. How long do you have?" You're muted.
Not a lot of time. We are in a bit of a hurry.
Well, I can rush job it, but it's going to cost you.
What would this cost?
I can get done in 2 days. I can upgrade it to, instead of a +1, it'll be a +2. And the cost for that's gonna be 10,000 gold.
Elka's gonna put on her biggest puppy dog eyes and take a look over at Zane.
Do you want me to go broke?
She's gonna look back at and be like, unfortunately, that is too rich for my blood at this moment.
Unfortunate. Well, here you go, and he'll flit the ring back to you.
I like how you almost DM in the same voice.
Yeah. I try my best to switch back, but sometimes I
Hard
can't.
to- hard to switch
Sometimes I
back.
can't turn them off, man.
I've been there.
Thank you so much. If I come into some riches on our little adventure, I will definitely circle back.
Adventure, you
Oh
say?
my God, I'm using business talk in my D&D.
You're going
Circle back on Monday.
on an adventure, I hear. Where to, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't actually remember the name of it.
Arendur.
That place.
And he'll just look off in the, 1,000-yard stare. Don't talk about that place in my shop.
Oh, may I ask why?
You may ask. Doesn't mean I'm gonna give you the answer.
Well, I figured we'd just be polite. We're trying to buy stuff from you.
Make a persuasion check.
I've got this.
20. That was the DC. Well, suppose since your friend spent money with me and I still haven't talked to Rurat, as he points at you, Zane. The dwarves and I don't get along. Call it professional discourse. Or, our professional discourse never went great when I was there. I used to own a shop there, and they used to charge me double the rent that all the other dwarves paid. I think it was because I'd like to think it was because of my, my straightforward attitude, but as he looks down at his hands, his webbed, amphibian hands, I'd like to think that it's probably because I look a little different than them. They are a little bit, they can be a bit prejudiced, those dwarves. I don't think they mean it, mostly. Most of them are actually quite nice, but the officials there don't seem to be too kind to people that aren't supposed to be there. And I think that whenever I say people that aren't supposed to be there, I literally think anybody that's not a dwarf. So
We are trying to get there to help a friend. Would you happen to know the way there?
oh, do I know the way there? I don't know. Maybe I do.
I can make it worth your time.
Oh. So my time is important. I like some
I will slip him at 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold.
Yep.
His
Gonna
eyes
fucking drive us there.
It's not slipping anybody.
That's like calling out a giant fucking coin person just going, I'll make it worth your while.
Chunk.
Yeah.
Time
It's
is,
like a 50-pound bag.
my time is valuable. Let me know the way.
I immediately transmute in the back of this shop and go
Steal it.
invisible so I can steal it.
No, you don't,
Okay.
because you're not here. Yeah, you've done enough stealing today, Thaddeus.
Thaddeus is omnipresent.
Just fades into existence.
Everywhere.
Technically, I haven't sold anything today yet.
Yes, you have.
It's part of the same day as when we left off.
Yeah, you ripped that guy off who you got Dennis from.
That was in a previous day.
That
No,
was-
that was
No,
literally the same day.
This is literally an hour later. In game.
Oh, he says.
This is 2 weeks.
He will look.
Anywho, go on.
Yep will look down at the bag of gold and say, "I suppose I can give you some hints, and or information. That's a lot of fucking gold. Holy shit! I can get the fuck out of here."
Yeah. There's much better places you could be.
Yes.
And me as well.
I was thinking about going to Artemis. This place seems like an awesome time.
Might want to hold off on that trip for a little while.
Tell him to go. Tell him to go. It'd be so funny.
Why should I hold on? It's the capital city of this country.
Well, there are other places you should go first.
Oh.
But Artemis is in a little bit of a pickle right now, and it is under much duress that we must get to where these dwarves are.
He will grab 10 gold out of the pouch and hand it back to you. I like information. Tell me, why shouldn't I go to Artemis?
Not red.
Blue.
Sorry, blue dragons attacked the city.
Oh, fuck.
And it is in bad shape. So we were sent to try to help, but we need to find the dwarves.
Well... Okay. You got time for me to draw you a little map here? Or maybe I'll have one. Hold on. Let me see. And you'll just start seeing him, fling shit with levitation. Out of it, around his store. Aha! I found the map. And he will put the map down. Don't have a map for you. But he will draw out a map that... Which I will make it for next session. But...
It's okay if we don't get one.
He lies.
No, I'll make it. But he'll draw a map where it's a very rudimentary. Well, he won't draw it. He will show you a map. It's a rudimentary little house that says underneath it Woodhurst, and then it shows a dotted path winding up a mountain, and then it shows another little another little house sign next to it, except there's like a little cave drawing on it, and then that will say that will say Elacan, Elacan, and then it will wind more up the mountain, and then it will get to the top of the peak on the map, and then it will say, and then it will say the Great Gate of Crioche, and then written in. Do any of you know how to speak Dwarvish?
I do.
Do you really?
Yeah, I really do.
He grew up next to a dwarven keep. Yeah, I mean, I think that actually makes perfect sense.
Uncle
Okay.
thinks you should have studied more in language classes.
So the current people,
Remember, I'm royalty.
the current
You-
Thaddeus takes 12 points of psychic damage.
You're just mockery.
I'm kidding, or am I?
I know.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
I
So
speak Dwarvish.
it will say in Dwarvic runes, which at this time none of you are who are in
Oh,
this
I'm not
room.
there.
Yep. Does Alan know Dwarvish? Hold on.
Alan knows everything.
He doesn't know. His intelligence is like an 11. All right. He's not that smart.
Alan knows everything.
He's just really fucking wise. Alan knows. As soon as roll 20 decides to roll. Alan knows Dwarvish. He does know Dwarvish. He knows Celestial, Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Infernal, and Sylvan. So he will read it and he'll say, oh, those are Dwarven runes. Seems to be a riddle of sorts. Alright. Well. Interesting. It says... let's see here. I'm a little rusty with my Dwarvish, so apologies for any mistranslations. But I believe it says... there lies between the two guardians. The passcode must be said. Utter the magic words and continue on with your friends. Well, I got nothing. I suppose that it means that there's a riddle there for the gate that opens it. I don't know.
I suppose so. There's only one way to find out. We'd have to go.
And Eap will say, I don't know, some weirdo traded me that map for a potion once. It's all yours though, with your charitable donation to the Eap Fund. I suppose I will also throw in, and he will go underneath his front desk. All right, I have for you. Here is a scroll of. Is it Windwalk? Yeah, scroll of Windwalk. For all of you, a scroll of Wall of Fire, and let's see here. If you're going up that mountain pass, you're gonna need something to deal with. And two scrolls of Spirit Guardians. Those should help you in your quest. I suppose you're definitely gonna want a couple of mules. To haul your stuff if you have it. I noticed some of you hold, actually all of you have bags of holding, so maybe not. You can hoof it on foot, but it might be a bit of a challenge given the wear and tear of that path and the lack of upkeep, I believe. No one's really been up there for a year or so. Could be overgrown by now. My advice to you is stay on the path and don't stray too far because you'll probably fall to your death.
I will keep that in mind as we go.
Well, I think that's all I got. Let me think. Oh, the Roar of the Undead. I've heard much about them. Don't know what kind they are. Could be just your standard ghosts and ghouls, but could be something creepy like a skeleton army or something. I don't know. Whenever I see undead, I just kind of walk in the other way.
Fair enough.
Well, I'll keep that in mind for sure.
Okay, well, good luck. I wish you the best. Don't die. Orcon, that's up to you. I won't tell you how to live your life. So don't go to Artemis. That's a good idea. Blue
Yeah,
Dragons.
we should avoid that for a while.
Maybe I'll go down to... maybe I'll go down to the Razor Shell Islands. Go on vacation. Bask in the sun. I could really just tan as he looks down at his blue skin. Well, good day to you. My shop's closed.
Bye.
Well,
Yep.
You just got rid of a merchant with a bunch of magic items.
yes.
No, I'm saying that to magic.
Sorry, what?
Also, yes. You just got rid of a merchant with a bunch of magic items.
Oh, well, at least we know where we're going.
Oh, okay.
I suppose... Well, fuck
Could
it.
allow me that ring.
And as he's escorting you out, he will make appear in his hand a I believe I just rolled for it. What did he roll for? I know it was a D10. Brother, where is my shit? I have so many tabs open right now.
Isn't that just
Okay.
a normal thing for people?
Yeah, it is for me at least. He will hand you, Elka, a potion of supreme healing. And say, I hope that helps. I don't need it. I'm gonna go down there and hang out with the pirates.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, if you ever want to say hi, I'm gonna be down. I guess I might make it down to the Razor Shell Islands, but chances are I'm just gonna go. I don't know. Maybe I'll go hang out at Port Linen or maybe Tyward. I don't know. Somewhere down there. That sounds like fun. Nothing but me, the ocean breeze, and hopefully some bitches. I mean, fine young ladies. Sorry, I didn't mean to be misogynistic there.
I mean, I'm not there, so.
Good luck with
And-
that.
And that lack of very odd character.
Okay, bye.
All right,
Good
what's
luck.
this thing
His
supposed
name,
to do?
the
Supreme.
potion of supreme healing does in my campaign does 5d10 plus 20.
Jesus Christ.
And on that note, all of you meet up to at the center. Thaddeus, if you're buying cheese and shit, just mark down for some good, like a wheel. How much cheese do you want to buy? Because she has a fair amount.
25 gold pieces worth.
Fuck. Okay. You
10
buy.
gold pieces worth.
Okay, that's a little bit more. You buy 5 full giant wheels of cheese.
Okay.
A wheel of cheese is 2 gold, so enough to satiate the little cheese goblin for a little bit, I think. But you all meet up and you head, and you're heading towards the orphanage. Correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. As you guys do that, I'm gonna go baby gate the stairs real quick.
Yeah, you were going to do that a while ago.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to finish the RP. I didn't want to quit in the middle of it. Be right back. You also, if you guys want to,
fall in.
you guys want to take a break, go ahead. I'll be right back.
It might be a good idea. I'm gonna run to the
Good time to hit the shitter.
yeah, I was trying to think of a funnier, slightly
The
more
Wiz
appropriate way
Palace.
to say it. But
I thought it was a cat, and it was in fact just a shelf falling off my wall. What's going on?
Zach had to go deal with his dog, so we're taking a quick, short break for
Uh-oh. Oh, my
the bathroom.
headphones got pulled out, too, so I heard nothing. Okay.
Okay, I'm here. The dog was, like, not having me. Every time I tried to tighten it, he'd try to bully his way through it. He was not happy.
Shelf fell off my wall, which is why I ran off, and then I came back and like, you're gone, and Bingo's gone, and my headphones are pulled out of, like, I can't hear anything, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Yep. Jackson being a shit is what basically was going on.
That tracks.
Bingo is not here. He is now. With a cool ass t-shirt on. Just noticed you're wearing the Oriolera
Oh yeah.
shirt.
I don't know where my hoodie is.
How dare.
I know. It's not like it's my art or anything.
Yeah. Weird.
I'm wearing my offset.
Is everybody here?
Yeah.
Magic.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Lexi's muted, so I'm just gonna assume.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you got all of you guys meet up. Ori and Thaddeus and Elara, you all got distracted and lost your way going through the city. Couldn't find the very blatant donkey salesman at the edge of town, but you made your way up and randomly ran into your friends. And now you're making your way to the orphanage. So, you make your way there, and immediately you start to see Tabaxi children run around outside. You see a gnome, a little gnome girl, sitting underneath a tree and reading. You see an orc boy, much bigger than all the other children, but with these massive tusks coming out of his bottom jaw. And he seems to be swinging around a stick at a what seems to be maybe a could either be a dragonborn or a lizard folk young one. But they seem to be stick fighting out in the yard. And then immediately out you notice a tall, elderly, slim elvish woman in the standard nun attire, just kind of watching and smiling and carrying on with some of the kids. She's currently talking to what looks to be maybe. Yeah, you guys have ran into a few of these people. Looks to be talking to what seems to be like a Yanti kid. Really fine scales close to the face. Hard to tell what gender. There's no very androgynous looking child from far away. But as you walk up, immediately the orc kid looks at you, Ori, and goes, "Whoa!" Like that. You're big. And he will like run over and like tug on the elvish woman's I guess dress. Say, Mother Malin, look at him. He's big. There's a little one on top of it, and this kid is just having a full like ADHD like moment.
I think he's broken.
Do you say that out loud or quietly? Because you're now within speaking distance.
Loud.
Wait, are we all there?
Yes.
Okay.
And the caretaker, the woman, was, hello. Can I help you? Just looking
Yes.
at the...
How many children do you have here?
Currently, we have 9. You see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see the 6 out here, and 3 more are too young to be out.
Excuse me, ma'am. My name is Thaddeus of the Sterling family. The House of Sterling. By chance, did one of your children come back just terrified this afternoon or today from seeing some people?
Hi, yeah, little Ayla.
Ayla.
Yes, she's inside right now. She seemed to be really shooken up, and she said a big scary man, as she looks at Ori, scared her. I'm
Yes.
starting to put two and two together.
Well, let me make it 3 or 4, depending on the math. This would be the culprit. We were talking in jest, and he said something that made her very upset when she overheard it. So we felt it was important to come here. My friend here would like to donate 100 gold to your orphanage because he felt so bad.
My.
Actually, I wanted all the children.
No, stop.
What are we gonna
Ori,
do with
we
that
told
many
you you
children?
can't adopt them.
I want to adopt all the children.
We told you you can't adopt all these children. We
They'll do what they
cannot
do.
care for them.
You're my dad.
Unfortunately, sir, we do have a policy on adoption. Can you prove place of residency? Do you have a proof of income?
Or
I
you're
got
basically
gold.
homeless and poor.
We're not homeless, Lara. We simply move around a lot. That's all
So
I said.
we're nomads. We're basically
When we're done with this quest, we
We're-
will have a keep.
Oh
And then we can
yeah.
come back for the children.
Well,
We're
exactly.
that
we
would
have a
be
big castle.
wow. Well, that would be
actually is true.
that would certainly be a place that you could house multiple children. However, how the service works here and how our orphanage works and all the orphanages throughout Sylvania work is that there has to be paperwork filed. These are all children of the country. They're wards of the state, if you would. And unfortunately, it's come to the point where the internal government needs to know who is in charge of these children. So, I suppose there is 9 of you.
God damn it!
But one of you seems to be a child yourself. And one of you seems to be in pain. I'm sorry.
As you can see, I'm more than capable of handling a child.
She looks
If
at a.
anything,
Eyes widen.
if anything, a large group of capable adults is the best place. for
One of
children.
us is royalty, I think, right? Oh,
Yes.
Oh
Oh.
no, I'm simply nobility.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna whisper to Ori since I'm like right next to his ears, anyways, and be like,
What do you mean
what,
simply?
what exactly is the intention for these children?
What?
What exactly is your intentions with the children?
I was going to free them
Oh God,
from the
you're
orphanage.
not gonna kill them.
No, why would I do that? They're just kids.
I mean, you are a little crazy. I love you, but you're a little crazy.
They're trapped here, clearly, so we have to free them.
Oh, he doesn't. know what
How loud is he
orphanages-
saying this?
Why don't we just take the children?
Are you saying this out loud, Ori?
Yeah, that's what an orphanage is, right? It's like a little child prison.
No, that's
She
what
will-
school is.
She will look. Malin will look at you and say, "Sir, I don't know what your preconception is about orphanages, but we take care of the children here. We are those. Some children don't have parents, and if they're turned in here, then we give them a house. We give them a house to stay in.
A whole house.
Well,
Damn.
the orphanage house, yes, they have free reign, other
Oh,
than my
okay.
own office.
Oh, okay. I thought
See,
you
Ori,
like,
yeah,
everyone
we
gets their own house like some weird MMO.
What do you keep in your office?
It's my
Why is
bedroom. It's my bedroom. I just
Oh, okay.
yes.
See, Ori, they have a place to live. I didn't even
Oh.
get to go to one of these. I got rolled out to a river until you found me.
Okay. Ori,
Is she actually treating the children well?
Make
The
perception.
insight that I rolled.
Oh,
the insight that I rolled to GM.
Oh shit. Yeah. All the kids seem to be wearing they're not like high class silk clothing, but they're all wearing fairly nice commoner clothes. None of them are dirty. None of them have bruises or cuts. None of them seem to be malnourished. In fact, you look at the orc child, and he's pretty big and beefy. With how perceptive you are, you immediately understand the hierarchy of the children. There is a bit of a hierarchy going on between the children. You can clearly tell that the orc kid thinks he's in charge, but he's not. And in reality, he is probably no older than 9. But orcs get big pretty fast. You would recognize that the few tabaxi kids running around seem to be siblings. And they seem to stick together. And you would guess that the gnome girl sitting under the tree reading, she's casually glancing up at all of you, and you do catch eyes with her once, and she immediately shoots her eyes back down into her book. She seems to be the book type.
Mm-hmm.
Can I cast detect magic to see if there's any just anything going on with any of the kids or the
detect magic? Yeah.
Yeah.
You cast detect magic. As there is most of the time when you've cast this spell, there is an overarching magical hum in the wind as it blows. And you have sensed this before riding on the airship and being higher up in the sky. However, given the fact that you are kind of on a hilltop here, the wind blowing in, you do feel a slight buzz of magic from the wind. However, you look at the kids, there's, nothing you can see that's magical.
Ori, they're just regular little kids. There's nothing wrong with them. They're taken care of. We don't need to free them. Unless you want to give them a home or something.
You got orc kids better with a stick than I was when I was a kid. It's kind of squid. Damn. What?
Ori.
Yeah. What?
Ori.
Alara, what'd you say?
I said the kids are fine. They're just regular little kids. They're being taken care of. You don't need to take all of them home and free them. They're not slaves.
No demons, devils, or
Unless you
Enjoy
want to
it
take
here.
the orc boy and make him some warrior, that's up to you.
I was just gonna drop off. Well, my first intention was to free them from this place, but now I'm not sure what to do.
Well,
This one can see they are happy here.
and
Ori.
Malin chimes in. They seem to be quite happy here. However, they are orphans, and
That orc kid seems pretty capable. Maybe we can take him along with us.
Ori.
He's 9 years old. Along with you depends. It's very dependent on what you're doing.
Ori, I don't think we should bring another child with us on our journey. I have almost died multiple times.
Well, you're extremely powerful for your age.
Yeah, and that's why I lived. So we can't just take the little orc kid.
We might lose her to the
Hey,
orphanage if we
I don't know.
keep
That orc
talking.
might be powerful. We don't know that yet. Maybe he's.
Yes, they're about to call CPS on Ori.
Ori.
She's
That
got
would
moldy
be the
cheese in her
second
pockets and
visit.
wearing rags.
We're just gonna treat that kid like the music guy from Whiplash.
I know you're talking about. I can't remember his name.
Oh fuck, Schaefer or something. His last name's Schaefer or something. Chef? I don't know, something like that.
Ori.
Yes.
The plan, the idea here is the kids are safe, and maybe one day we can come back once we have our home and invite them and bring them in. But because we scared the little girl, you wanted to donate 100 gold to the orphanage for their well-being. And I have
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
And I have
You're
brought
lying.
2 wheels of cheese for them.
But you can drop off the cheese. I'm not gonna give him well, I might. I don't know. Are you guys good? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
our financial situation is not great.
Oh, okay. Well, now I feel bad. Hold on. How much gold did you say I was giving them, Thaddeus?
You said 100 gold. I
thought you
gave
said
you
1,000.
75 earlier, so it's really only 25.
How about
How about 100?
hold on.
While they're doing this, I would like to climb down off of Ori and go over to the little tiefling girl by the tree.
Oh, she's a
gnomish
gnome.
girl.
The gnome? Oh, she's a gnome. I forgot. But the
Oh,
gnome
never
girl.
mind.
I will also head that direction, because that's where I was heading. I literally just typed it in the chat.
I see it. I had the wrong page up. But when I get there, I wanted to, like, because I feel bad that Ori, like, scared her. So I wanted to, like, cast, like, druidcraft and, like,
I thought that girl
create
was
this
inside,
little-
or is that?
I
The
want to,
Yeah.
like, make a little flower blossom.
Different-
To
It's
kind
a
of, like,
different
give it to
girl.
her.
First off, the little girl that Ori
Different
scared,
girl.
the little girl that Ori scared was a little halfling girl, and she said that her name's Maylene, and no, not Maylene, Ayla. Sorry, Maylene is the gnome.
I'm still
Ayla.
intrigued with the gnome girl. I want to go
Alright.
over there.
All right. Ayla's inside. She's the little halfling girl that ran into her room and has not come out. Okay. So you walk up to you and Weaver walk up to this gnome girl who's reading. As you walk up, she immediately like quietly like slits up like a little ribbon in her book as like a bookmarker, and then closes and she looks up. Hi.
I want to, like, druidcraft, like, a little, like a flower. Like, blossom up a little flower and just, like, hand it to her. Just so she's not, like, horrified.
She'll like quietly reach her hand out to the flower and take it. Thank you.
Don't worry, we're all really nice. We're just kind of a lot of weirdos.
And-
Just a reminder, Ori has like 6 or 7 like dead body pieces hanging off of him.
I'm aware.
Weirdos.
I just, so, I'm surprised people even talk to me.
I'm gonna look at her and I wanna produce another little flower and I'm gonna be like, could you possibly give this to your little friend inside that's scared and tell her we're sorry?
Ayla's just a little timid. She's outgoing, but yeah, she's outgoing for against probably her own better judgment. But yeah, I can go in there and see if she'll come out.
In true Ilera style, I will pull out a fresh slice of cheese from my pocket to give her with the flower as a gift.
She will happily grab it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Ilera. What's your name?
I'm Maylene.
Maylene. That's a really pretty name, Maylene.
Valera's a really pretty name too. As she looks down at her book and like kind of hides half her face.
I'm blushing.
Can pink like chartreuse goblins even blush? Do you just become a darker shade of red?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
This is the first
just get a
time-
little pinker.
This is the first time Hilarious actually talked to another kid.
True.
I think so.
I think so.
Then Maylene looks up at you, Vivra. Hi.
Hello. This one is curious about your book. Do you enjoy it?
She just shakes her head. Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Good. You are happy here.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I miss my parents. I'm one of the only children that are old enough to remember their parents. But Mother Malin takes good care of us, and our names are close to each other, so it's fine here.
How old are you?
I'm 11.
I'm kind of taken aback. Like, you see me, like, almost, like, visibly shocked by that. This one is not much older than you.
Well, how old are you?
16.
Wow. You're so big and you're 16.
This one's species grows fast.
Well, my species are all small. My parents were much larger than I am now.
Do you remember your parents?
I do.
You said you did.
Yeah.
May this one ask why you are here?
That seems
Oh,
a little
shit.
seems a little too
I
personal.
just thought of something.
That's fair.
So you're gonna have to roll a. She immediately kind of recoils back. So roll persuasion check.
Oh, no.
Yep. I accidentally did that to GM, and that was only an 8.
She just kind of looks at you. Our house burnt down.
This one is sorry. I'm going to.
She's playing with
kind
the
of,
flower that
yeah.
Alara gave her.
I'm gonna bend down and gonna kind of sleight of hand her 3 platinum and say one of those is for your friend inside.
She just looks at it. Are you sure?
This one is sure.
Wow. We could buy a lot of books with these.
Weaver just smiles.
Thank you.
Of course.
And she'll just kind of
This
like
one-
tuck it away in like whatever pocket she has.
This one was also a foundling, but this one does not remember his parents. This one hopes that you have a happier life than this one has had when he was younger.
Well, my life's been sad, but I have friends now, and Mother Malin is very nice to me, and maybe once I'm old enough, I'll be able to help take care of the ones that are younger than me.
Alara's gonna like start to kind of look sad because she was an orphan as well.
Yep.
And she's gonna look at her and she's gonna be like, you know, I don't remember my parents at all. They just left me down by this river bend all by myself until Ori. And I look over at the giant minotaur that's around, and I'm like,
See Ori just
What
look
did
around
it?
in his bag.
but then Ori found me and took me in. You know, when we're all done with our adventure here, I promise I'll come back and then we can have an adventure of our own.
Well, that's nice. I do hope I meet all of you again. Alara, you seem so nice.
Well, you're nice too, and we're friends now. So I won't forget you, I promise.
You swear?
I swear.
And
I
she holds out her
I crossed my
pinky.
heart.
Oh, she holds out her pinky for a pinky promise.
Oh, my heart. I hold out my little pink pinky.
Good. It's a promise. And she'll like pat the top of your hand. Well, I'm gonna go see if Ayla will come out.
There are more inside.
Oh yes, there's Ayla, who's apparently afraid. And then there's the little ones. There's Irina and Pyria. Irina's she's a little human girl, and Pyria's a little dwarf girl. But they're not that old.
Thank you.
Hope to see you again. She'll get up and tuck her book under her shoulder and very delicately put the flowers in one hand and the slice of cheese in the other. And she's already shoved the platinum in her pocket. And she just kind of like walks in. At this point, the conversations have been had with Malin. Ori, are you gonna give her 100 gold? Or are you gonna give her any gold? I guess the better question.
Here's fucking. Here's like 150. Put it back in her hand and have the rest by platinum. Or just 5.
Well, thank you. That the kids will be able to have presents this year for their birthdays.
Oh, you want to bring that little work fella kid over here? I got something for him.
Oh, yes, of course. Borkle, can you come here real fast? This nice man would like to talk to you. And the kind of brawny looking orc kid will walk up, all proud chested, and has a very brave face on. Yeah. How can I help you?
So, you a axeman or like a javelin guy?
Well,
I got one of these.
he holds up his stick. I always pretend that this is a sword.
I don't really have a. Wait, hold on.
Give this child a sword.
I think I have my great sword, the one I had in the beginning of the campaign.
Just fucking hand this 9-year-old orc.
No, he's gonna turn to guts because he uses swords that are too big for him. Then he'll grow up using bigger swords. I have this sword right here. Might be a little big for you. Hey, take out his great sword.
His eyes get really big.
Looks like a claymore.
Malin steps in. I think that might be a bit much for him at this age. I appreciate you wanting to, give him something to protect himself with, since he is. Orcs do learn pretty young to protect themselves. Maybe something smaller if you have it, if you're willing to give him something.
Elka's gonna walk over, or like, since hearing this, she's gonna pull out her old rapier, the one that she stole from Archer, and she's gonna walk over and say, I took this sword from one of my favorite people, and he is the most amazing person I've met, and this was his, and I think you could have it and practice with it. It's not as cool as, like a short sword might be, but...
And he just kind of looks at it.
I think it's really cool. That's what I use.
Pull out daggers.
Hard studies.
Are you sure I can have it? Isn't it important to you?
Well, I think passing it on to the next great warrior is a little more important.
The next great warrior. Wow. He'll look at Malin. Can I have it? Well, I suppose you would need to learn how to fight eventually. Are you sure? And
Most unorg weapon I can
it
use
is the most unorg.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what? I hope this kid becomes the best finesse wielding
like a fucking
weapon.
swashbuckler fighter.
Yes!
Yeah.
That's all I had.
That'd be actually sick.
That would be sick.
If there's like another time skip, we see him again.
You know what? Elka is one for, not following the normal thing, the normal path that people expect you to follow.
The tales of Borkle the swashbuckler.
Yeah.
Yes. And he'll just like very gingerly grab the scabbard with the handle. Thank you. And he'll just like pull it out and start swinging it around in the air. And Malin's like, whoa there, champ. We're gonna set up a fight dummy for you. with this donation, I'll be able to go get some hay and stuff, and you can slash away at it, okay? Until then, keep it in the scabbard.
There's an adventurers guild nearby. You could probably also get him some training.
Oh, yeah. Reggie comes down once a week to talk about survival and stuff with these kids, so I'm sure Reggie will definitely be able to point him in the right direction.
You can
Good.
practice on this decapitated head I have.
Put that away.
Malin will just, like, slowly turn Borkel's head around and, like, go play, honey. Go play, honey.
It's a harpy head.
I would like to, since Alara like never has any like concept idea of what money is, and she has so much of it, I'm gonna pull out 200 gold pieces and give it to her and say,
Can you make sure that they get lots of books to read? I noticed the one over there in particular really liked to read.
Oh. Well, that's a lot of money. You should probably ask your father if that's all right to give away.
Oh, it's okay. Everybody here buys me cheese all the time. It makes me happy, and that's all I need. Just take this.
And she'll, like, look at you, Ori. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, and she'll,
I
like,
got plenty of gold.
she'll kneel down and pat you on the head, Alara. Well, thank you, sweetheart. That's awfully kind of you. And,
Larry, how much gold do you have?
847 now.
Okay.
well, you've all been so kind. Is there anything I can do for you? I noticed that you said you're going on a journey.
Looking around, do I recognize any of these kids?
Currently, no, you don't.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
I'm doing the rounds to the kids. You said there were
There's three Tabaxi kids.
3 tabaxis.
The gnome girl,
The gnome girl, but
The
I already
orc-
got her.
the orc guy, the orc kid,
Orc kid.
and then there is a. I'm blanking on the other one. Oh, it's a dragonborn lizard folk looking kid,
Dragonborn. Okay. Oh, and the Yanti.
and the Yanti. So there's 7.
Okay. I'm doing the rounds of the ones that are outside. Obviously, I've already given the gnomish girl the platinum. I'm gonna kind of palm each of them a platinum piece. So I already took off, and I obviously palmed the gnomish girl 2 plus the one for the halfling girl. So that would be 6 more that I need.
Are these kids becoming your trust fund babies? Like, I feel like that's what's happening right now.
Hey, Vuivra is like, he feels for these kids. Like,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
happy
No.
that they are well taken care of.
For sure.
But he's gonna kind of give them all a little bit of spending money. And then when everybody else leaves, I'm gonna hang back some.
Okay. So you're doing that. Ori, you feel a presence walk up behind you. And for all of you, all of you were there. You all hear a young boy say, "Mother Malin, I brought your paper delivery." And as you turn around, Zane, Vuivra, Beep's not here, but Beep specifically, and Elka, and Thaddeus. Actually, all of you, now that I think about it. All of you, Ori, you're a little, you kind of all recognize a young man, human, short brown hair, that's clean cut, seems to be wearing a nice little velvet vest, And you hear Mother Malin say, "What? Oh, Richard, thank you. Please, sorry, I have some company right now." And immediately, as soon as you turn around and see this kid, and moments in your brain start hitting as you see his face, you remember screams, a mother crying. You remember slashing and tearing, the smell of smoke, the smell of fire. You remember the smell of blood. And you recognize a young man who is not much older than 14, looking at all of you ghost white, staring at all of you, starting to shake. I gotta go by. And he just goes to turn around. And all of you do recognize this as the little boy named Richard, who you saved from at the very beginning of the first ever Ori slaughter that you guys ever bore witness to.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna
did not see him, so I would not recognize him.
I couldn't remember who.
I think it was really just Beep who got the kids out.
It was
and me.
and Zane. Yeah.
I was there.
And Thaddeus
Yeah.
was there.
Everybody was there. I think literally everybody was there in some capacity except for me. I literally stayed at the camp.
That's right. That's right.
Hmm.
He looks at all of you and just starts briskly walking away.
I'm gonna stop him.
And he'll just like slowly turn his head at you. How can I help you? I'm quite busy.
How tall is the kid?
Maybe 5 foot.
Okay, so he's tall enough, so I don't need
5
to,
foot, 5 foot,
kneel
5 foot
down.
2. Yeah, he's shorter for a human at his age.
Yeah, I got rid of. Oh, I used his dad's fucking dagger and took my fingers off.
Yes, you did.
Oh, use his dagger?
That
Oh my
was
God.
he used the dagger that he got from his dad to try to reflect a fucking disintegration ray, and that's
I
what
forgot
Laws...
you looted. I forgot you looted the dead.
Anywho, he looks at you.
It's okay. We're not gonna hurt you.
He just like looks past you and sees Ori, and just you see shell shock, PTSD, just ripping
How far
through
away is
this probably 30 feet away from you now. He briskly walked away, and Zane was able to catch up with him. By the way, Zane, are you in your full armor trying to talk to this guy?
I am.
Or he's gonna walk over while they're
He
talking.
would notice it though, because I was the one who told him to run last time.
Yeah. So that's why he's not immediately running away with you.
Or he's gonna walk over.
Roll an intimidation check with advantage.
22.
He's gonna roll a wisdom saving throw, and he has to beat that. He is pissing his pants.
I wonder why.
Oh, two in one day, huh? All right.
I'm gonna try to calm him down.
Sorry, yelling at the dog. Okay, you're gonna try to calm him down. How are you gonna try to calm him down? Because you do sense, you do feel a little bit of a, not, you don't feel it, but you see just the slight trickle of soiledness going down his trousers.
So I'm aware.
And
How
he's
do I want to do this?
eyes wide, visibly shaking. He looks like he's about to break down to a panic attack.
I'm gonna give him a hug. Like, it's okay. I
Okay.
won't let anybody hurt you.
Roll a persuasion check.
That was not great.
12, that's fine. You are someone that he sees as a safe place because you helped him escape. However, with the overpowering visage of Ori, the very man that he saw as, which actually is, the murderer of his family. I mean, Ori fucking killed their mother right in front of him, like, just cut her down. So, he just stares at you. I really just want to go. I don't want anything to do with you. I just want to go.
Young man. You hear me?
Oh, I heard you. He's not talking. He's full-blown
Young-
panic now.
Young man, I have something for you.
Are you gonna hand him
I'm
his
pulling-
fingers? Hand him your
No.
fingers?
I have
Daggers.
a dagger from an altar that I picked up dark. I can't remember where I got this fucking dagger.
I know
from.
exactly where you got that dagger from. Go on.
Why are we giving
Um,
children so many weapons today?
The children.
Fight.
Fucking platinum. Don't look at me.
I think I met that down, turned into a dagger. You don't know.
Okay, go on.
I know your father would have wanted you to have this. You may remember it as something different. It was quite a traumatic night, but I saved this in hopes that one day I would run into you, and this is something your father would want you to have.
Make a persuasion check.
Jesus. Wait, where the fuck is my persuasion at? There it is. Persuasion. I can't see the roll.
11. He looks, and there's a moment of recognition. It's a blinded, panicked recognition. And he's just, my dad's dagger. I thought you had that all the.
I've been saving it in case I ever ran into you. To give it to you as though I would want my father. I would want something from my father. This doesn't belong to me, it belongs to you. The circle has become complete.
It's not the real dagger, is it? That's not his.
No,
Shut up.
no, it's not. However, he rolled a natural 1 on his insight check. So he goes to grab it. And as he puts his hand on it,
This dagger's fucking cursed, isn't it? Above board, this dagger's fucking cursed, isn't it?
as he goes to grab it, Thaddeus,
This fucking dagger's cursed.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ, why are we this way?
Thaddeus! You gave him a cursed dagger! What dagger is that? What'd you give him?
Thaddeus, as he grabs onto the dagger, immediately in your mind, flashing through your mind, you remember the place, the smell, the feeling of being reborn. You remember as because this is one of the most vivid moments in your life. You remember waking up from being dead and reaching down on an altar and grabbing a dagger in Torben's castle.
Wait.
Fuck's sake.
Hold on.
Hey, it's already in his hand. There's no holding on. Sorry.
I realize
Hey,
I
wait,
haven't-
wrong dagger. Wrong dagger.
As he grabs onto it, you hear in your mind, Thaddeus, what a fool. And, okay.
You just murdered this child.
You notice a dark shadow shoot out of the dagger. Weaver, you specifically notice this. A shadow darker than any night you've ever seen shoot out of the dagger. And this music is way too fucking happy for this moment.
Oh my god.
I can't even hear the music.
There you go.
Oh, there it is.
No. It's let's go with well, yeah, we'll do that for now. You notice this shadow just immediately shoot out and land on the ground in a puddle out of the dagger. And all of you now hear a familiar voice echo through. I was waiting for you to give that to someone. And coming out of the shadow, in front of all of you, outside of this orphanage in Woodhurst, stands Torben von Aurelius.
How could you do this to us?
Staring,
God damn it, Thaddeus.
staring at all of you. Although he's not quite himself. He's not physical formed.
Okay, so it didn't just immediately drop the kid dead.
No. However,
Okay.
the kid is catatonic. You see his face go flush white, even more than it already was. And you see his eyes roll into the back of his head. And Zane, you're able to catch him as he goes to fall backwards, his hand slipping off the dagger. And standing in front of you is a visage of Torben von Aurelius. More in a specter form. He looks at all of you. Well, I know where you are now, and I know what you're up to. How interesting.
You don't know jack shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I know everything, darling.
Or he's gonna start building a wall around each side. Put him in a little house.
I'm gonna cast a 4th level dispel magic on the
Okay.
image.
So there is a point of there. He does get a surprise before that. So he's going to immediately look at Thaddeus and say, "I've come to collect on our little agreement," and he's going to look at you, Thaddeus, and he is. Well, let me look at one thing. I need to roll on the chart really fast. I need to double check something on your character sheet as well. Okay. He is immediately going to cast a... Okay. He's going to cast a... Pulling up the spell. He's going to cast a 7th level Blight spell on Thaddeus. So,
boy.
Thaddeus, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
You're kidding me.
You did this, Todd. This is your
I-
fault.
Yeah, I did it.
I'm going to show the camera this. Because I have it written in a sticky note that I wrote down a long time ago. Todd,
I remember
it says...
exactly.
It says, on the note, it says, Todd has Torben's dagger.
That, yeah.
I've had his dagger this whole fucking time.
And it's just been sitting in your bag of holding. Just sitting there. Anyways,
And you
so
gave
roll
it to a child.
a Constitution saving throw, please. 13, you fail.
This kid's having a rough life, man.
So six level blights. No, sorry, did I say 7th level or 6th level?
You said 7.
7th level. Okay, so that's
I'm dead.
I mean,
You
you
might
say
be.
that's
that, like,
that's 11 d8 necrotic damage.
yeah. You also say that like the guy with Revivify that literally has packets of diamond dust in various pockets on his
Okay.
body.
So 10,
I also have 2 coins of Revivify, so...
Oh, that too.
17, 25,
Oh my god. I can't believe I've had his fucking dagger the whole time.
33.
Somehow I can.
Oh, I believe it.
It's
Right.
just a- it's
And
just
the
a
other, and the
Thaddeus
thing
thing,
was,
too.
I have like 2 extra daggers. I got one I picked
48.
up off the floor, and then I've got that one, and I'm trying to be fucking nice.
You handed out a cursed dagger, my guy. That's not nice. That's the opposite of nice.
Do you think I knew it was cursed?
Oh no!
So-
Which is the funny part.
I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
if you found a
So-
knife in a vampire's castle, I think that's a pretty big red flag.
7. That's 72 points of necrotic damage on the dice, plus his ability.
Okay, wait. I gotta have something here.
No.
Not for this, I don't think.
72
Kinda-
plus 8 plus necrotic surge, which whenever the caster casts a necromancy spell at fifth level or higher, they can take half the damage dealt and add it on to. They got 50% of the damage to the roll, plus the roll. So 72 would be plus 36. That is, yeah, that's 108 points of necrotic damage, ripping through your body. Are you still up?
No.
108.
However,
Wait.
however,
Are you? Wait, I thought you had 112 HP. That's what I was checking.
I have 112. I have 112.
You're
Okay.
up still, man.
So you have 108 points of necrotic damage just surges through your body. Immediately.
But what about evasion?
Wrong.
Nope. It's
save throw type.
yeah, it's a wrong save. It has to be a dexterity saving throw. It's the con save.
Uncanny dodge.
Nope. I don't think so.
Mask of the Winds.
Uncanny dodge is a melee attack, I believe.
No, uncanny dodge might work.
Let me double check.
Starting at 5th level, when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction, an attack roll. You can use your reaction to half the attack's damage. So, yeah, no.
It's an attack. It says an
An
attack.
attack roll.
It's an attack roll. It's
Wait, is it?
Mine just says
This is a-
attack.
I'm.
It's still your. He's not rolling to attack you. He's just.
You roll
hitting
the
you and you have
save,
to do a saving.
Yeah, so
There's
it's
a difference.
so. I mean, you would take the 36 points of 36 points of necrotic damage regardless, on top of halving that. So, but no, it's 108 points of necrotic damage. Now the now the dispel magic comes in. You're casting it at 4th level. Go and roll a roll a
Wisdom.
D20 and add your wisdom modifier. The spell that he is
That's
using
not gonna
here
do it.
is
That's
an
not
8.
gonna do it.
It's astral projection, which is an 8th level spell, I believe.
Yep, not gonna do it.
Yeah, so fails. He's still there.
Lex,
Your microphone is hurting my ears.
Who's is?
Lexi.
Oh,
Lex.
Yes.
She might be away right now.
It's the dog.
It's fucking Maisie. Licking the mic.
No,
Maisie.
I'm here.
Okay.
I ordered food and
Oh.
I was not paying attention.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, 108 points of necrotic damage. Okay, now, everyone roll initiative, please.
Oh, fucking shit, fuck.
So let's just let's go ahead and pull up this
Who
music.
took that much damage?
Thaddeus.
Me.
That is.
Okay, because I was like, brother, I am dead if that's me.
Yeah, I would be too.
What?
Like,
108. So
I'm
I
at
have.
101. I'd be dead as fuck.
You have 4 HP, Todd.
I haven't even broken 100 yet.
I'm 105.
Oops. Shit. I did that
My
backwards.
initiative was shit.
What was my max?
Oh wait, hold on. I didn't pull up the turn order. Now everybody roll initiative. Sorry that.
Oh, I can
we
redo
don't
it here.
have tokens
We
on
have
the
the tokens
page.
on the map,
You don't-
so...
Yep.
Oh, I thought you didn't need them anymore. Where are we?
I will throw down Torben's token here in a moment, and you'll find out. I can't believe this is fucking happening right now. This was like if he hands the dagger to someone, then Torben's visage pops up. And he fucking hands it to a child. Okay, so, let me see if I have like a street fight map that would work better for this. Yeah, okay, there, I do. Alright, everyone keep the tokens off there. We'll fight here. Everyone's tokens are semi there. Hey, look, this is when we were in
We're back in
Ebrax. Yes.
Suddenly, in Ebrax.
Yes. Okay. Torben is right here. This is the visage of Torben.
Slightly better, I guess.
I need to pull up his character sheet. this is happening today. I thought we were going to be going up into the mountains, but welcome to D&D, y'all.
Jesus Christ. I am so fucking pissed at myself right now.
It's okay, Todd. We're not. I mean, I'm not. I
wait.
think this is hilarious.
No,
Oh,
like,
damn it. Okay.
yeah. In character, I'm okay with it. Out of character, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, this is really funny.
Okay, out of character,
I
it's
can't
like,
believe this is happening.
it's like, what the fuck did I do? In character, it's like, you dumb motherfucking piece of shit.
Oh,
Alright.
Zane's a very angry boy right now.
All right.
Zane's asshole.
Reminder, everyone, please roll initiative in roll 20. For some reason, it's not adding in Ori's initiative, which is moderately annoying.
Yeah, it says I can't.
Okay, add turn. Add turn. Goes in.
Did Arya actually leave?
Currently she's gone. Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna get to that segue after the kids. But here we are.
Do we still have Arya here right now?
Nope, she's gone.
No, she left.
Help from the gallery wouldn't hurt.
And I think I'm the only one that noticed that she was leaving, but
Well, you notice her on a.
assuming she was leaving
On a phone
based
call?
off, yeah, based off the phone call.
Plus 5 is 28, 23. Okay. Beeps here. All right. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing.
All right, can the child with the sword help us?
No.
Yeah, get him in there.
No.
We're missing someone on the board. One of you guys.
Not me.
Is it Beep?
No, I have Beep.
Oh no, Beep
Beep's
right there.
there.
I think it's Steadies.
No,
I
no,
thought I saw
There's
one
7
on
of you.
board.
No, wait, it's Alan. That's who we're missing.
Ah, Alan didn't
That's
come
you.
To the, did
Alan was
come
in
to the
Ebrax
thing?
with us. Oh wait, yeah.
Alan
Alan
was with
joined
us.
Alan was not in Ebrax with you guys.
Right, but
No,
is-
I'm talking right now.
Yeah,
did he
did-
come with us?
Yeah, did he come with the orphanage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's here.
Sweet.
Okay.
All right, his
We need our
initiative.
level 20. What's his race
Shit.
again?
Furbold.
Horrible.
We need our level 20 Furbold daddy.
Okay. All right. Elka, you're. So we're just gonna say. I'm gonna mark it with. Yeah, we'll use Agatha's fucking. She's an elf, right? Agatha's marking. This is the orphanage right here. Torben. So okay. So Alan, Ori, you're back here. Zane, you're right here. Thaddeus, you're right here. Elka, you're back here. Alara would be back there still talking to kids, and Weaver would be like kind of half looking out in the road, half. Or no, you're dealing with kids right now. Yeah,
I was
hold on.
running around.
Yeah,
I was
so
running
you're-
around trying to palm kids.
Zach, I'm gonna message you
Platinum.
something really quick.
Okay. And Torben's visage would be right here. Beep would probably be hanging out. Okay, and then there's a kid that will mark with.
What about like guards and?
Currently, you see none. You're in a small town, man. I mean, there's. Like, I hate to tell you, you chose the wrong day to be giving away a dagger that you didn't know what it was. Okay. Yes. Roll a wisdom saving throw, Elka. Thank you for bringing that up. You hear commotion coming out of the gated-in area of the
And then I look
orphanage.
over.
You peek over and you immediately see a semi-translucent.
7.
Your eyes go wide and you start to shake. You are now frightened of Torben, and I would say you're incapacitated due to fear.
Oh, all right, cool.
So your turn is just kind of skipped. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yep.
That was very honest of you. I appreciate it.
I really just wanted to keep drawing.
Oh, gotcha. Fair enough.
Just kidding. I like the roleplay aspect of it, so like, of course, I'm gonna like bring that up.
Beep will hear the commotion, realize what's going on, and fucking Austin not being here is an. Didn't expect combat today, but here we are.
Nobody expects Todd to do anything normal.
You should honestly at this
so
point
funny.
just expect it.
It's so funny. It was a kid.
Beep is
Todd just casually killing orphans.
It's the kid I'm trying to be freaking. God, this. Ori, this fucking one goddamn night when you killed this dad, this has killed me twice.
Kid's life is gonna be a wreck.
Dude, he's gonna be the BBEG next time. Like next, once we get everything else straightened out, he's the next one.
okay.
This little,
Beep's
this little
going to
fat orc kid might best come out and help us.
Beep's gonna lean out, see what's going on, and in under his breath, he will say "beep," and lean out, and he'll cast Psychic Glance.
Was that a fuck?
Yes. Psychic Glance on that. Okay, his stats are slightly lower for this. By slightly, I mean pretty low. Okay. He fails Psychic Glance. Wait, what's the saving throw? Wait, what's the saving throw for Psychic Glance?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Is it intelligent? Wait, is it intelligent or wisdom? It's a psychic, so I'm assuming intelligent.
Intelligence.
Actually, he succeeds just barely with that roll. If it was wisdom, he would fail. Okay.
Oh, we mean it's wisdom.
Right.
Okay. So he succeeds, rolls 17. So he does still take half of 8d6. Where the fuck did I put my d6s to there? I told Austin, I was just like, yeah, there shouldn't be any combat. You can deal with your family stuff today. It's no big deal. I'll just man Beep. He only says a few words anyways.
I see what you did there.
He's a bard of few words.
Wow, that's okay. I
There's a
rolled
bard of a few beeps.
part of a few beeps, that's for sure. 10, 22, 30, half 32 is
16.
16 points of psychic damage. It hits the image, and it doesn't seem to do as much damage as Beep would have thought. So, do what you will with that information. And Beep will then bonus action whip out his kazoo, and he will inspire Ori. So Ori, that's a God at 10th level. I think it's a D10 now. Bardic Inspiration, probably. Do. Where the fuck is... Okay. 10th level is a D10.
Yeah.
Yep. So, Ori, add a D10 to whatever roll you want. Okay, that's the end of Beep's turn. It's now Alan's turn. Alan is going to immediately, in an effort to protect the children, he is going to cast Wall of Stone on the Iron Gate to block in the children as his action. He's then going to bonus action Wild Shape into... At his level, he can Wild Shape into a...
Is the music kind of staticky for anyone else?
Is it?
Or is it just me?
Yeah, it's a little bit for me.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Get that off and on, yeah.
There's You want to know why? Is because there's wind ambiance in the background.
Oh.
Oh, I thought that was my earbuds.
Better now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good
Okay.
now. It's a rainy day today.
Just a little windy.
Okay, so he's gonna cast Wall of Stone to protect the kids, and then he's gonna bonus action Wild Shape into a woolly mammoth.
Whoa! In the desert?
You guys are in the grass plains now,
Oh, okay. Cool.
and Alan's gonna sit up here, and he's going to rush forward and sit there because that's all he can do. Ori, it's your turn.
Where's the dagger at on the ground?
It's still currently in Thaddeus's hand.
Or Thaddeus's or the kids?
It's in the kid grabbed the handle of the dagger, and as he grabbed it, he went catatonic, fell over. Zane caught him, but he
Okay.
let go of the dagger. It's still in Thaddeus's hand. In fact, Thaddeus, you're hanging on to the blade of it currently.
What's the handle look like?
Looks like a standard dagger. Looks a little bit more instead of like a leather wrapping, it has like a black thread wrapping for a handle. But it looks like a standard dagger.
Ah. Okay. Actually, he can attack from here. He's gonna make a axe attack against him. Actually, he'll Is this flanking? Can the mammoth reach that far?
The mammoth would have stopped noticing you because he still has his facilities as a wild shape druid. So he's not flanking technically.
Okay, I'll just do this. I'll do this for when he attacks him.
Yep.
Make an axe attack. Oh. It was a 30 to hit.
30 hits. Yep. What's it 9 for? Okay.
You ever have one of those days you just should have stayed away from work?
Been there, yeah.
I'm feeling like I should have called in sick today.
That's 40 damage.
Okay, and this is with your axe.
Yeah.
You watch your axe just freely pass through this astral projection, but however, you do see the radiant damage sparkling off of it, sparkle into the body, and seems to do something to him. So what was the radiant damage?
6.
6? Okay. You watch him get hit, and it sparkles. And it seems to, like, impact his form a little bit, but not as much as you would have hoped for.
Is there any magic coming off the dagger? Like projecting?
I'm gonna say you could use your other attack to make a Arcana check to focus on it, if you want to do that. You could also use your bonus action to glance, but it's gonna be a much higher DC.
What's my Arcana? 17?
It's hard to tell. Are you using your bonus action?
No.
Okay. Using your action, you look closely at it, you do sense, as you look at it, you've seen necromantic energy before, and you do see just the slightest trail of necromantic energy on the handle and on the blade, as you really look and dig deep and look at it.
Ori's going to try to attack the handle.
It's in Thaddeus's hand currently.
Yeah. Is there any way I can do that without hurting Thaddeus?
You can certainly try. Bonus action out, offhand attack it.
Yeah.
Okay. So Thaddeus
Actually,
just.
can I bonus action grab, like, knock it out of his hand?
Yeah. Thaddeus, do you resist the? Actually, let me look at the. Let me pull up the item page. Thaddeus, you feel compelled to. You feel compelled to reject anybody that tries to take the dagger out of your hand. Once it is touched. So. You're gonna Ori, you would have to roll a. We're gonna say it's gonna have to be just a straight dexterity check, and Thaddeus, you're gonna have to. If anybody tries to attack the holder of the dagger or attempts to wrestle the dagger away from the holder, then the holder must make a wisdom saving throw in order to resist the urge to keep it in their hand, and the person attempting to take it out of him must succeed a dexterity check. Okay. So roll a dexterity check, Ori, and Thaddeus, roll wisdom saving throw.
Can I roll it at disadvantage because I've only got 4 hit points left?
No. Just roll a regular old wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, baby!
You feel incredibly compelled to hang on to this dagger for dear life. And what did you roll for the dex check?
That is a 22. That'd be a nat 20.
A natural 20 for 22. You see Thaddeus really try to hold on to that dagger, but with your quickness, you're able to swing your glaive down and knock it out of his hands. However, and Thaddeus, in your attempt to desperately hang on, you do get cut by the dagger. So I need a D4. It's a D4. It's 2D4. Thaddeus, you take
4 points, you're dead.
No, you take 10 points of necrotic damage. Sorry, 5 points of piercing, 5 points of slashing damage, and 5 points of necrotic damage as you're cut with the blade, and that you fall unconscious.
All right, that makes what I'm gonna do next turn a lot clearer.
So, question, technicality, do I go to 0 or do I go to negative?
You go to 0.
Okay.
The only time negative counts is if it's negative your hit point max. Like if you take damage equal to negative your hit point maximum.
Yeah. So.
Or however you English that properly.
Right. So if you're at full health, you have 112 HP and you're at full health.
If you're at one health and you take 113 damage,
you're dead.
You're dead.
Yeah. So it's if it goes your total HP over you going 0, then you die instantly. But
okay.
you're good.
I'm having a seizure.
Yeah, all of you just watch Thaddeus just pass out on the ground.
Where's the dagger at now?
It's you with your glaive swing. It bounces off the ground and goes probably about here.
Right into Torben's hand.
Go walk over.
Okay. You walk over. You break contact with Torben's.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, is that his attack range?
Yep.
Does he have extra? Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. He's gonna hit you with. He's gonna. What looks to be his claw. He's gonna claw out at you. Does a 23 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. You take. um. 26 points of necrotic damage. As Zane, you notice a leaping shadow-like claw reach out of this astral projection's hand and claw out into the back of Ori, 10 feet away.
How much?
26.
I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack the dagger with my axe.
Okay. Roll a hit.
Poor kid.
Yeah, currently he's right here, just catatonic, just like can't move. He literally looks like the petrified kid from Harry Potter when he went to go take the picture in like the second movie. He's literally just like
27.
27. Yeah, that hits the dagger. You're hitting it with your axe.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a dagger. So you can roll if you want to, but daggers have 2 HP.
Oh, well. It's 36.
Yeah, the dagger just separates in two. You see a little flash of like dark energy come off of it, but nothing to note other than that.
Alright, I'll go back here and hit him. Extra attack.
Okay.
Uh, 27.
27 hits.
We need Mardoth's hammer. He could just set it on top of it.
I'm gonna be blunt. Just tell me what the radiant damage is.
Yeah, I'll just roll a d6.
He's immune to all types of slashing. At least so far, all types of slashing damage.
I think is I think it's a +1. Would that make a difference?
Nope.
Okay. It's just 6 radiant.
6 radiant. Okay. All right, and then that's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Alara, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna get close enough to cast Healing Word on Thaddeus.
Okay. So roll a d4, and are you casting at first level?
Look here. I just lost it in the.
He just adds a d4 per level, so
How many levels can I? I can only go up to 3rd level, right?
up to 5th level.
5th?
So you can, yeah.
We
Yeah, I'll-
have 2 5th level spell slots at this level.
Yeah, I'll cast it at the 5th level.
Okay. So roll 5d4 and add your
Right.
wisdom modifier, which is +6 for you.
Alright. Where the hell are the dice on here? Because there we are. I updated the toolbar. So, 5d4
I love the perplexed look that you just gave, Brett.
Yeah.
plus...
I'll tell you later.
+6?
I'll tell you later.
Plus my what, wisdom
Wipe
modifier?
that
Plus- so
smile
plus-
off your face, fucking
+6.
Dungeon
So
Daddy.
it'd be 20.
Okay, Thaddeus, you heal 20 points and you're back conscious, but you are prone.
But I'm prone or
Yeah,
broken?
you're prone. You're on your back, but you're awake with 20 HP. And then you have an action, Alara?
No, I'm gonna stay right where I am after witnessing all that.
Okay. All right. That's the end of your turn then. Weavra, you hear the commotion, but you were just palming platinum to each kid. What do you want to do? I assume that your token's more or less next to her.
Fuck. Okay. Well, I will turn, see what's going on. Is there a kid in the vicinity, or is it?
Alan casts Wall of Stone. So the kids are protected. However, with your abilities, you could easily hop the fence. He's more or less just trying to prevent the kids from coming out.
Okay. So yeah. So if the kids are safe, then I'm gonna step between Torben and I already forgot her name.
Malin, yeah.
Malin?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna step between Torben and Malin.
That's the Wall of Stone. Ish.
Where's the Wall of Stone?
It's very hard to see.
Yeah, hold on. Let me clear drawings.
I just saw it. Yep.
Slightly larger.
Yeah, I caught that too, but
There you go. A little bit more of a good representation of the Wall of Stone.
Zach, we have to work with you on your medical terms.
Okay. Anywho?
I am just buzzed enough to call you out on shit like that.
What did I do?
You said he was prone and on his back, and those are mutually exclusive.
Listen.
Supine is on your back, prone is on your front.
I think in D&D terms, it doesn't matter.
See this
It's
face?
laying down.
I'm just
Todd knows because he's on his back all the time.
Right?
I was gonna say this look of a dungeon master who doesn't give a shit right now.
Okay.
Then the dagger doesn't matter.
So Todd, I can tell, is
Fucking hurt.
Thaddeus, I should say, is hurt but conscious now.
Yes.
So where did you say the kid was? Can I see the kid?
He's currently in Zane's arms, as Zane's like slowly bringing him down to the ground. But since it's not his turn yet,
Todd, on the other hand, is emotionally distraught.
Oh, I
That's
mean,
a
yeah.
normal occurrence.
If I run over here to them, can I take the kid and do a quick bonus action assessment of what's going on with him? Is he unconscious? Is he? How do I fix him?
make a medicine check. You
He
look.
pulls out a sounding rod.
This is a 14-year-old kid. Stop it.
That is illegal, sir.
Okay. So you look at his face. His eyes rolled in the back of his head. You see his chest slowly moving. So he is breathing. You do hear the faintest, with your passive perception, you do hear the faintest pumping of his heart. You've seen this happen before. When you're back in Artemis, looking at Leon. How Leon was in a catatonic state.
So this is essentially beyond my, as far as I'm aware, it is beyond my ability to help.
As far as you know, yes, even with a 27, the best thing, the best prescription that you can give to him is safety.
Yep. Then I will look at Zane. I will say, this one will take him. And I will drag him the 5 feet away from my last 10 feet of movement.
You still have an action.
Yep. I'm debating what I want to do with that action. For that action, I would like to oh, that's not going to do me any good. That's not going to do me any good. That's not going to do me any good. Shit, I thought I prepared at least one other combat spell, but I guess not. Yeah, for my action then, I'm going to go ahead and dash to get 5, 10, 15. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Well, that's your turn.
Do you have me in tow?
No, he has the kid in
No, I
tow.
have the kid in tow.
Oh, okay.
It is now the astral projection's
Laura-
turn.
Laura already healed you, so that was going to be my first priority.
So, you do notice something as you start to walk away. You do feel a magical surge coming from the astral projection. And you do notice the projection starting to wane a little bit as that surge is building. I just rolled on a D8 table of the spells that he could cast as his astral projection. It is now his turn.
If there's something I can do to kind of put myself between the kid and Torben, if there's a spell coming or something like that, I am doing that.
You can't really tell which spell is coming.
Fair.
However, Zane, Ori, Thaddeus, and Alan, I should beep everybody. You just see a smile crack over Torben's face. And he just smiles and says, "Oh, I don't take habit in destroying little posh towns like this, but if all of you are in here, I guess I can make an exception." He's going to point to the sky. And with a 3 on the D8 die, he's going to cast Meteor Swarm. So, I would like to stop the music because I didn't have a lot of dice to count. Anywho, I would like everybody to make a dexterity saving throw. Every single person.
Can I fail in order to protect the kid?
Yes.
Okay.
I will allow you to do that.
I still need to make one as well.
Yep. Every single person in this town needs to make a
Oh,
dexterity
my
saving throw.
God.
Oh,
He is casting
Damn.
Meteor Swarm.
damn, Thaddeus.
I need to roll dice.
The funny thing is my last roll, the last roll on the screen from the
Yep.
last session was a natural 20 for me.
Well, unfortunately, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going to survive this, Thaddeus.
Even with a nat 20.
I mean, it does half damage. So I'd like
He also
The
well,
ultimate evasion.
half damage, and he's got uncanny.
Yeah.
dodge or
And
evasion.
uncanny dodge and evasion.
Evasion. Yep.
So he is going to drop a meteor swarm in a 40-foot radius. So to give you an idea of how big that is, he's going to center it on himself. So everybody, all the kids in the orphanage.
Alan,
Out.
I can't fucking do nothing to help us.
You
right
can
now.
do this now, by the way.
Oh, really? How do you do that?
Do you have the new UI? 'Cause
Yeah,
if
maybe.
you go to the ruler and you open up that, there's a shape, and then you can select circle.
I can do snap to corner or no snapping.
I would.
You're on the old UI then.
Understood. Either way, so every single person in the party plus every single kid,
That's 40.
as well as Maylin, as well as every
I only have-
every person in these houses needs to make a
Uh,
dexterity saving throw. Which I'll make those rolls in a minute.
There's a 14.
Fail?
I assume that
Yes.
fails. Okay. I'm gonna
The
reroll.
only person who has succeeded so far is Todd. So,
We can re-roll. Okay.
Oh, alright.
wait, why can you reroll? Oh, because of the
Indomitable.
Indomitable. Yeah. Okay.
What's the DC that we need to hit?
23.
Okay.
I can't even fucking.
Oh, it only says 20 on the spell.
Oh, it's a
card you
dex save.
posted.
Okay. Okay. I'm still gonna reroll.
Oh, that was worse.
Yeah, you have to take whatever you roll with Indomitable. Unfortunately. 10, 20.
Oh, that's
7.
better.
Well, I can also roll a D4, so I can maybe get back up to my 17.
Yay, optimism!
Oh wait, I have that whatever. It's 14.
Yeah, inspiration would you can use it on a saving throw.
Oh, I have inspiration still. What does that do?
You just reroll.
Oh shit.
250. Okay.
That was
Oh my god.
there. You go. That's my new one. 1 point.
Maybe
So
we should
glad
make
I
a rule
wasted.
not to. I think it's just a bad idea to talk to kids in this game.
Wasn't this your idea?
71.
If he didn't have it, I was going to. So
71.
Also, I thought there were more beast children. I thought that.
Okay.
Let's see more.
So I'd like to say, I've rolled the fire damage. Anybody who rolled under a 23 takes 71 points of fire damage.
I take half.
I take half.
So
So,
you do have your
5.
reaction still to use absorb element, Weaver, just
Yep.
so same with you, Alara.
yep.
I can't believe I rolled a fucking meteor swarm. Here we go. Here's the bludgeoning damage. Oh, that's a lot of ones. You guys may have just
Thank
looked out.
God.
Okay.
You said 71. fire
71.
damage?
So we look. So it'd be 36 halved. 9. Um, 22, 23, 25, 28, 31, 37, 43. Roll 6 more. Oh, you guys are getting so fucking lucky. 752, 7, 63, 66 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
I did not get a chance to have a reaction for
So it's 36 bludgeoning and what else?
66 bludgeoning
Okay.
and 71 fire.
Yeah, I'm.
You can use
Yeah.
absorb elements on the fire as a reaction. Okay, and you will notice actually, Vivra. Let me check
Mouth.
something. Let me check something before you're out.
How much for the bludgeoning? You said 66.
Yes, 66 bludgeoning.
I'll throw an absorb elements out there, otherwise I'm fucked.
And this is how the story ends.
Giving a dagger to a child.
This is a really weird domino effect.
It was only
All right.
after.
Actually, Weaver, if you're in the courtyard, it's a 10-foot radius centered on her. You see a ring on her finger glow as she senses this spell because of her being an elf and her class. She casts Globe of Invulnerability as a reaction.
Okay.
She
I'm-
I was making a nun that wanted to protect her children. I was like,
Yep.
how cool would it be if she had a ring of a ring that had Globe of Invulnerability for once, and she smacks that down, and all the children are able to, all the children except for
And I gave the dagger to. He's dead.
Oh shit,
No.
he's fucking.
No,
No.
I dragged his ass over there. So
No.
he's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
there are now 4 children inside. There's 2 babies. And then there's Ayla and Maylene. The 2 little girls that Alara talked to.
Mhm.
I'm going to roll a d20 and we're going to decide their fate.
So I don't take any damage because I'm in.
You
that
don't
radius.
take any damage because she's in that
Okay.
radius. I was going through the motions of still being shell shocked about the fucking having to summon a meteor storm. High or low? We're gonna take a vote because there's 7 of you. Well, there's 6 of you. So
Whoa.
high or low?
Whoa.
Low.
We'll go low.
Hi.
Okay, I've already rolled the d20, so you're deciding the fate of these girls. Okay, 3 for low, 1 for high. Magic, Lexi.
Hi.
I'll say hi.
Okay,
Jesus.
so
David, let's
3,
go.
3. The d20.
I'll go.
If I roll, okay. So I rolled a 15 on the original dice. If I roll this will be the tiebreaker. Whatever it lands on, low means they live. High means all 4 of those girls are unfortunately dead. That is a 6.
Woo.
Somehow, some way, the girls escaped disaster.
That was about to be a very expensive proposition because I was going to go revivify every fucking one of them.
Gotta
So-
get that gold back.
So, you and
Man, I know
me,
you give. I know I donated, but can I get that gold back?
Guess you don't need those books.
Alan's.
I have 1,600 gold in diamond dust on my character right
Damn.
now.
Okay. So Alan's form drops because he just gets bludgeoned out of his wild shape. And he also takes on top of it was 126. So 71 plus 66, which is 137. 137. So he takes an extra 11 points of damage on top of that. How are we looking, friends?
I'm down.
I have
Um,
3 hit points.
I'm barely up.
I'm a little below half.
I've got 20 hit points.
How do you... Thaddeus, you also take the 71 points of fire damage and 66 points of bludgeoning damage.
Does he take all of it? No, he hit the dex save.
I rolled a
Yeah,
natural
Nat
20.
but
So, okay, but he takes half.
And he also has evasion, which
Okay.
if he succeeds, he takes no damage
You're right.
for a dexterity save.
You're right. Okay, I thought it was a 4th damage. My bad. All right. So yeah, Thaddeus, you are fine. You are able to roll. You literally just see Thaddeus rolling on the ground, dodging meteors because he's still prone.
I like to think he's kicking off of them like an anime character.
She just as the dust settles, you immediately look around. Alara is unconscious.
No.
Everyone else in the party's look. Oh wait, beep. Oh beep. I didn't roll for him.
Throw a block of
Austin's
cheese
gonna
over.
come back and be like,
What the
so you
fuck?
gotta re-roll a character. Would you like one of the Tabaxi children to take over?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
And
oh,
just
no,
so you know
oh, no.
why, it's because of Todd.
So that's a natural 1.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
So he takes the full 137 points of damage. So Beep is also unconscious.
No.
Hey, you know what the nice thing about having 4 fucking healers in the party is?
This isn't a big deal, really.
2 of us are still up.
The smoke clears and the astral projection is gone. However, Thaddeus, you hear in your head, that was just a taste of what I could do. I could level a whole city block if I wanted. Enjoy your freedom enjoy your freedom while you can. Oh, and make sure you save a good hello from our dear friend Leon for me. Why don't you?
Yes.
And he will immediately zap an image of Noetic in your brain.
Oh, I know, and I will kill you.
He will zap an image of Noetic in your brain, and it will show. I'm trying to figure out the level of brutality I want to go here. Okay, he's going for the throat. It will show an image of. He will show you an image of him and Noetic. While you do the math.
Uh-oh.
He's not enjoying
Oh my.
himself.
And you make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, god damn it.
6.
Oh no.
Okay. Oh fuck. There goes a d6. 6. You can't discern whether or not what he's showing you is bullshit or not. And you don't really see Noetic's face, you just notice his voice. And
Okay.
he shows it to you in in-depth detail, but however, you do not see his face in this image. So,
I know he's trying to hurt me.
yes, given what just happened and given your experience with this man, you understand that he's probably just fucking with you. However, that hurts. He knows how to hurt you. That's for sure. Oh my god, it's already 10:48. Okay. Immediately, Maylin looks at you, Freebro, eyes wide, and her hand is up, like hugging the orc child. And she lowers her hand down, and the orphanage is just destroyed. Immediately walking out, you notice walking out of the half destroyed orphanage is Maylene, the little orc, or not the little orc girl, but the little halfling. No, Maylene. Yeah, Maylene's the gnome. Ayla and Maylene holding onto a baby that's covered in dust. She's also covered head to toe in dust. You do notice that the book that she was reading is burnt. Definitely singed.
God damn it.
She's carrying a baby and just like quietly shushing it. And then you do notice Ori and Thaddeus and Alara, you do notice the same little halfling girl walking out with the other baby in her hand. Quietly.
Wait, did anybody heal me? Because I'm still down.
Oh no, Alara's still unconscious. Yeah, never mind.
I'm as soon as I can, I'm going to go fix that unless Alan beats me to it.
I can't see nothing. Look.
Alan is.
I'm going to whichever Alara or Beep Alan does not go to. I'm going to the other one, obviously. So
Alan is staring straight at the ground. He looks shell shocked.
fuck. Okay, I'm doing both.
I'll give Alara a health potion.
No. spells are easier to.
Nah, 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 nah.
regen.
I'm
No.
cutting from a block of cheese, and waving it above her nose.
Isn't
Maybe that's all we grew up.
I thought Thaddeus was down too.
Nope.
Was he not?
No, he had
No?
evasion.
Never mind. Oh yeah.
I
So
rolled a
that's
natural 20.
12 for Alara and. Come on. My mouse does not like my. And 17 for Beep.
Okay, so Beep's back up. Austin's gonna come back next week. He's gonna be like, why does Beep have 17 HP?
The sky fell.
The fucking sky fell.
I mean, literally.
Yeah. Wow, you really know how to go for the fucking throat, don't you, Mousy?
Fucking welcome.
Thank you. She looks awesome.
Can't believe I spent all game drawing that for you.
She just drew me Shadow Heart.
Let me see it.
Just
Let me see it.
I will send it to you.
You trying to draw a star?
I mean, I can.
Yeah. That's my boy.
Post it.
Alan looks visibly shell shocked, and he is kind of like looking at his hands. And anybody who's dealt with PTSD before very quickly notices that Alan is going through it right now. You don't know why he's going through it, but he's definitely going through it. And
am I still going through it?
your instincts are kicking in at this point, I'd say, because he's gone, and you immediately, like, your fight or flight is gone, like the initial impact of that is gone, and now you're looking around realizing the carnage that was just created. You do notice a hand. This house is now rubble, and you do notice a hand in the rubble reaching out, not moving. It's like the apocalypse dropped on this tiny little 80-foot sphere area, and it's devastating. Like, this entire street block is just torn to shreds. Alan will roll another wisdom saving throw. Good. He will kind of slap himself in the face a little bit. Well, okay. And he'll cast. What will he cast?
Hey, Alan, fix the house.
Well, there goes our chance of ever adopting the children when we come back.
Well, we didn't blow up the house.
He'll cast Mass Cure Wounds at 9th level. He'll just kind of snap out of whatever he's going through. Wow, that's a really shitty roll for 9th level Mass Cure Wounds. So
I need to talk to the caretaker for the children.
That's not that bad, actually.
It's okay.
20.
No, it's 38. So he'll heal Alara, Beep, Thaddeus, Elka.
Basically everybody but me.
He'll heal. Well, he can do 6. So he'll heal everybody outside of the Wall of Stone except for himself. So Zane, Beep, Elka, Alara, Thaddeus, and Ori all get 38 points of healing.
38?
Yeah.
In the chaos, like while everything is kind of going on, actually, you know what? I'm not going to say this above board or on stream. I will whisper you what I do, or let you know what I do in
just DM me.
A DM.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. As the chaos calms down, I'm gonna change the name of this episode. I thought you guys were gonna actually get into the mountains today.
Yeah, thought.
As the chaos calms down, and the hellscape that has now been cast upon Woodhurst. All of you start to gather what facilities you have, start to assess the situation the best you can, search for survivors. And just trying to have some sort of thought process, gain some sort of thought process on what to do next. That's where we'll end it. Because it's almost 11 o'clock already. And we'll pick this up. Hopefully you guys will make your way into the mountains next session.
No, we gotta fix the house.
I'd like
Yeah.
to do something before we end really quick. It won't take very long. I need a word with the head mistress of these children.
Okay.
In that case,
How much do you
Zane-
think it would take to
Zane-
rebuild this bigger
Zane,
and
you wanna-
better?
Zane, why don't you roll a perception check too?
Okay.
Yeah, roll, yeah. In,
My perception sucks. 15.
15. Yeah. Go ahead.
I will actually whisper you as well.
Okay.
I don't have you in my. Oh, there you are.
But I'm gonna ask the lady how much she thinks it'll take to rebuild her building bigger and better.
She looks shell-shocked.
I know.
She looks happy that she was able to save her the children that were around her. Her immediate concern is not with her building, but with the kids that were inside. As she whips around to look, she sees the halfling girl and the gnome girl carrying the babies out, covered in soot, and she immediately runs up to them and just starts hugging them and crying. She ignores, to be blunt, ignores what you're saying at first. And she just, oh, thank goodness. You're fine. Everything's fine. We're going to be fine. Everyone's alive. I don't know what happened. That was... And she's just kind of like trying to keep her cool in the face of... She's trying to be the mother. You know, she's trying to keep her cool for the kids because most of the kids are crying. They're just distraught and confused and terrified and don't exactly know what's going on. Alan keeps his... Well, actually, Alan needs to roll a concentration check to see if he can keep his wall of stone up. He did somehow. Well, wait. 100... Actually, no, he didn't need to roll a natural 20 now. Wall of stone falls. Dissipates.
Let's take a look at your new home. Oh.
Wow.
Come on. That was funny.
That is so dark.
Where's that? What's that show called again?
It's the Pimp My Ride for houses.
That's exactly what I was thinking, but I can't remember.
Blanking too.
I don't remember.
Move the bus.
Move that butt. I used to watch that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
Yeah, Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
Yeah.
What a show.
I'm gonna hand this lady. Oh God, you guys think I'm a psychopath.
Magic, you definitely caught. Check your Discord DMs because you definitely caught that with your perception check.
Oh, how much did you have? Above 4.
Around, but 550 gold ish.
Yeah, give or take.
I'm gonna give her 200.
200 platinum.
Yep.
Okay.
All right,
So-
money bags.
So you guys, are you gonna give her the silver and the copper as well? Everything.
She literally everything.
Everything.
Yep.
You watch Weaver just take off his coin pouch and just drop it at her feet, and she turns around at the sound of the change hitting the ground. Of course, Jackson decides to bark now.
Of course.
That adds ambience.
There's a lot to say.
Yes, I think my parents are home. That's why. And you see Zane just drop a massive pouch next to her, and she just looks at you at both. You've already done, and she
No. for you and the children and to rebuild this place.
And she just immediately looks around and now realizes the carnage that was caused. And her eyes go wide, and she's like,
Sorry this happened to your orphanage.
I have another dagger that I can give him.
You've done enough today, sir.
Thaddeus, stay over there, please.
We're gonna confiscate your bag of everything. You're not allowed to touch anything
Thaddeus,
ever
the
again.
king of derailment. Like, Jesus Christ.
Thaddeus, we need to look through your bag, make sure you don't have any more shit that...
What else did you take from his house?
As she graciously looks at the platinum and the gold, her eyes go wide, and she just kind of nods her head. And as that happens, the smoke starts to billow out and clear up a little bit. And at this point, some of the local guards start running up to see what the hell just happened. And the rescue mission for whoever's left alive, we will start with next session. So we're going to go ahead and end it there.
Are you sure we will?
Yeehaw.
Not entirely. But anyways, I'll thank you for playing, I guess.
I'm sorry.
and we'll pick this up next week. Yeah.
Wahoo.
All right, I'll be right back.
I think...
All right, guys, that's going to do it for us. Thank you for watching, and thank you for hanging out with us. We're going to go ahead and end it there after that craziness. How do we go from shopping and information gathering to fucking meteor swarms? I don't know. Anywho, Corrigan, as always, thank you for hanging out, buddy. And everyone else who's been sitting here, I appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Bye.